Alrighty. Hello everyone. Welcome to Coaster Hour episode 10. This is the 10th episode of Coaster Time, and if you are new, how these live streams basically work is I go through various different segments such as news, trivia, Q&A, discussions, and a lot more that you, the viewers, can participate in. Also, Happy New Year. This is 2021, so that's nice to see. And of course, with me today, I have the one and only Itai from ItaiKoasterFanatic, who is back after a brief appearance in the last episode. So, Itai, if you could tell us a little bit more about yourself, where to find you, that'd be fantastic.
Hi guys. Yeah, I made an appearance last episode. I was at Busch Gardens when it actually happened. But now I'm here in my room, so that's great. But yeah, you guys can find me on YouTube at ItaiKoasterFanatic. Also on Instagram, ItaiKoasterFanatic, and Twitter, ItaiKoasterFan. I'm gonna make a announcement sooner or later, like about my rebranding, because I'm thinking about rebranding my channel and just taking my channel in a new direction. So I'm really excited for it. It's probably coming out soon, so stay tuned.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting to see for sure. I guess before I get into this, what was it? I think if you've been following me, I was saying that I was going to release my top 15 most anticipated coasters of 2021, like I think last week or something like that. I ended up getting sick, so that did not happen. I literally couldn't do, my recordings. It was, and even like when I started getting back into it, it was still a little difficult, but that'll be coming out somewhat soon, so that's good to see. I guess with that being said, we'll head straight into the news. Not too much this week at all, actually, so like very little, actually, if I could pull it up real quick.
I mean,
Um,
there's some like very harsh news that happened before the new year. It was really bad. Oh God. All right, here you go.
all right. Our first little bit is that Dino's Wonder Wheel will be receiving a new Vekoma family suspended coaster for 2021. It will be called Phoenix. Not too much to say here. It's a nice little addition for a park that doesn't really seem to get a whole lot. But this is out there in like New York. This is by Coney Island. It's one of those smaller parks kind of in that area. Anything you want to say about this, Itai?
I think it's gonna be a great addition to the park. It's just nice to see another Vekoma, a new Vekoma coming to the United States, because this is kind of like telling us, oh, Vekoma is now coming to the United States again, and we're getting all these amazing additions. So let's hope we see like a Vekoma launch coaster, new modern Vekoma launch coaster in the United States, hopefully soon. Who knows? I'm excited though.
Oh yeah, for sure. I can't wait to hopefully see some new Vekomas coming around, like the Bermuda Blitz and like the launch coasters. I hope we get to see that relatively soon.
Mm-hmm.
Our next bit of news is that the Big Apple coaster in Las Vegas derailed on the lift hill while testing new Premier trains. Obviously, this is the picture of the old trains. It was Creative Commons pictures, so I didn't have much else. But yeah, pretty bad. If you saw the pictures, the catwalk, like, oh, it looked like it almost fell over. It like got damaged really badly, and then the track as well may have also gotten damaged. So it was pretty ugly. Um, do you have anything to say
Yeah,
about this, Itai?
when I found out about this, I was in like a Discord call and I heard about it. I thought like someone was actually joking, like that it derailed. I was like, no way, they ever go through this derailed. And I saw the pictures and I laughed so hard. I'm like, there's that this is why Togo is just not this is why they went bankrupt, because they're just not like the track is just I don't know how the heck they made it though. And I was talking to Hunter about this, and he's like, "Oh, it's not Premier's fault because he's a Premier Rights fanboy." So like he was like, "I was like Hunter, I know it's not Premier's fault, but it's Togo's fault because they had terrible track work." So I think it's bad. I think I think they're gonna either. I heard they're gonna either like push it back to just February, or they're gonna like just completely scrap it. But I think it's terrible for them because they spent money on this, and it's just bad. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. I mean, I don't I feel like Premiere had to mess up at least a little bit. Yeah, I know Togo's track is terrible. In this case, they did not do a very good job with it, but
Mm-hmm.
this is like just something that was so bizarre. I kind of found it funny, like when I saw the trains first testing, like it's literally the premier Skyrocket 2 trains, right? Or
Yeah, it literally looks so odd. It like the transition through the transitioning, you know that dive leap on the ride? Like it
yeah.
looked so weird going through. I was like, what the heck? Like there's no way it's gonna be able to open those trains. And like when they announced it though, I was like, there's no way. There's just no way it's gonna ride those trains. Like it's so ugh, I don't know.
I mean, I know for some reason recently it seems like more and more people are starting to enjoy this coaster, which seems a little surprising to me. Um, I honestly, I've seen this ride. I didn't ride it when I was in Vegas a long time ago, but
Hmm.
I think it might be time that all the Togo rides here just go. Togo and America just they don't mix. It's just it just has not worked out very well. Uh,
Hmm.
and we've kind of just seen it with this.
Yeah.
In other news, this was on Christmas Day. Alabama Splash Adventure, they announced that they are adding Rocket Racer for 2021. I believe they said it was the largest slide in the largest water slide in the entire state of Alabama, 6-person racing mat slide, and this will also make Splash Adventure the largest water park in Alabama. So, I guess a lot of people were disappointed with this announcement because people were thinking it'd be a new coaster for Alabama Adventure specifically, but
I
yeah.
think yeah, I was gonna say I think it's good. They're like expanding their water park. Yes, there's some people that are really disappointed that they did not get a new coaster, but it's okay because that they're really just known about their splash adventure water park. So I think it's great they're adding a new water slide to their lineup of water slides. I hear their like water park is amazing. So I really want to visit one day for the water park. It looks great.
Yeah, I looked on their website. Their water park looks pretty good actually, so definitely cool to see at least a new addition for that.
I don't know, like, and also like Rocket Racer. I don't know. It's just a weird name. I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, that name it's not the best. I don't really it didn't make a whole lot of sense to
Yeah,
me.
exactly.
The next little bit of news is that Lightning, the B&M Invert in Kuwait, this is, I believe, a country in the Middle Eastern area, if I'm correct. I'm not sure exactly geographically where it is, but
Not sure either.
um, this is basically a Batman clone that's been standing but not operating since 2016. Well, now it's listed for sale. We'll have to see who buys it, if it gets scrapped, if a new park actually decides to get it. But that is something pretty interesting to see a Batman clone for sale. That's not something you see, I don't think, ever. So that's pretty nuts. Did you know
Yeah.
anything about this?
When I saw this on the script, I did not know about this. I was like, wow, like that's kind of crazy because I never really know like there's another Batman clone out. There's a lot of Batman clones out there, so it's crazy. There's one in sale. I hope like a park in the United States buys like a small park that really needs a big new coaster. That'd be really cool to see. And yeah, I'm really excited for a park that probably might buy this.
I'm looking at the chat. A lot of people are saying Valley Fair. That'd be a pretty good addition,
Oh yeah,
honestly. They could
Valley
totally use
Fair.
that.
Oh yeah, for sure. They need a new coaster. Jeez.
And they don't even have like a suspended coaster or an invert, so that'd be a pretty much a perfect fit there. So
Hmm.
hope that would be cool to see. This is more of just not really a news thing, but it happened, I guess, and people have been talking about this.
Mm.
The Cedar Point Christmas video released with a teaser for something top secret for 2022. This is a literal shot from the video. But I don't really know. I think Cedar Point, they're just kind of teasing, what is it, enthusiasts at this point. I mean, I don't know exactly what they would have planned for 2022. I guess we'll just kind of have to wait and see. Anything you're thinking this could be, Itai?
Well, honestly, I don't know. When I saw the video, I was like, wait, so why are they? I mean, like, because I think 2021 was supposed to be a big year for them, but then COVID hit. So they kind of probably pushed it back to 2022. So, like, I guess they're going to do 2021 as like what they plan for 2020 as the parade and stuff. And then 2022 is going to be a big, I mean, big, year for Cedar Point because I think they're gonna add. People are saying they're gonna add a GCI dueling coaster, which I don't know if they will, but I don't know. But yeah. I think 2022 is gonna be a good year for Sierra Point. I'm excited. And Zach just donated.
Yeah, I saw that. He was asking you what your channel rebrand was going to be.
Zach, I can't say. You have to wait for the announcement video.
Oh, and Zach, thank you for the $2 donation. I know I'm typically pretty bad at like not looking at the chat, and I totally miss it. But thank you for that.
Yeah,
I've
Zach
missed it
loves
the
to
past few
donate his money.
times.
Loves to donate his money. So, yeah.
Our next bit of news is a confirmation of a rumor from last week, and that is that Aquaman Power Wave at Six Flags Over Texas will indeed be getting delayed until 22, but it is for a turntable and a second train. No power loop like some people were saying it might be. That idea was just ridiculous. But yeah, they're gonna be getting higher capacity basically, and it'll get delayed until 2022. I guess that makes sense. But it's just kind of, it seems like a Six Flags thing that would just happen. Any thoughts here?
Yeah, I was really surprised when I saw this news. Like, it's kind of crazy though, because I thought this ride would actually open with one train, but now that COVID hit, I guess now they're like, let's just. Oh my God, Zach is donating more money.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Anyways,
Yep. Thank you.
but yeah, it's kind of crazy. They're like adding another train and a turntable. Like, good for you, Six Flags, for going not the cheap route. I'm glad they're. It's gonna take, and I can understand why it's 2022 because they need the parts shipped from Germany. So they like it's gonna take a while for the parts to ship, and then also like them to put the turntable on, install it, put foundations for it, put the other train on, test the turntable, test like the system. It's gonna take a little bit. That's why I understand it's coming the year after or next year. So it makes sense. But I'm excited. At least we'll have better capacity than we all thought it would.
Yeah, that's true. It's something that, I mean, I understand why it's going to take a while, but I
Hmm.
mean, they could have literally just done it like that in the first place
Yeah, they
instead of
should have
just
done it like
being
that.
like, oh, okay, we are going to need more capacity like after you've basically built up the entire thing. So that was just kind of like that was kind of
Yeah, Coaster
interesting.
Josh, imagine them social distancing on that one train. That would be insane. That would be
Oh
not
my God.
that would be the worst stops ever. Oh God.
Actually, that probably has I mean, maybe not, but that might actually have a reason to do with why they did this. Maybe that
Yeah.
if the social distancing thing ends up hanging around for a while. So actually, that does make a little more
Yeah,
sense, at
that's
least.
probably I'd say, yeah.
Um, the next bit of news is that Mr. Freeze Reverse Blast vallied at Six Flags St. Louis on December 27th. I didn't put this in here, but if I'm correct, I mean, if I'm wrong, maybe someone in the chat can tell me. I think also Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket, I think, vallied on a test run in the morning the next day. I may be wrong on that, but
I
I
think it did. I'm not quite sure. I don't know if it's valid the same day as this, but I think it did for sure, like a day after, maybe before this happened. But yeah, it did valley.
yeah, I mean, Mr. Freeze reverse blasts. I don't think this is that unusual. It seems to happen, like I think, every once in a while. So
Yeah, for sure. Like I just I mean it's like what Eltor Ryan said in his problematic coaster video for this ride. It's just gonna be like that because there's not really a launch mechanism because like the launches are on like the spike, they're not really on anywhere else on the ride. So it's kind of like it can't really stop anywhere if it's like in a valley. If it valleys, it's gonna valley. Like there's no other way to propel it. Like it's kind of like there, you know? Like I see what he says, like, and I just get why it valleys. It's just gonna happen.
yep. It was just, what was it? Like I said, the last 2 weeks there hasn't been a whole lot of coaster and theme park news that at least I've been
Nah.
aware of. Then again, I was kind of out for a little bit, so
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know if I could have missed something totally, but I
it's
don't know.
okay. It's okay. If we miss something, then we'll just say it in a Q&A. We'll just do that.
Yeah. This other bit of news, if you are on Instagram or probably any social media, you probably heard about this. Six Flags Mexico, so they fooled coaster enthusiasts by announcing the removal of Superman El Ultimo Escape on December 28th. And the reason why they did this as a sort of a prank or a joke was because it was basically, it was a holiday. It's very similar to our April Fool's Day. Uh, I can't pronounce the exact holiday, but they have a holiday that's very similar on December 28th. So they sent that on their social media, and the prank ended up working so well that RCDB listed this ride as removed for a few hours, and I got a picture of it, which
Oh
was
my god.
pretty sad. Um, and then
Oh.
also Screamscape reported on this, and I actually tried to email the guy telling him, "Hey, you got this
Airtime
wrong."
just
Oh my
They
god!
just donated
Thank,
1.1 cent more than Zach.
thank you,
Airtime
Chris.
throws,
Thank
love you,
you.
Chris.
Oh
You're
my
such a good
god!
guy.
Thank you. That's
Oh my
funny. I
god,
just
it's
saw
so
that.
good. Yeah,
Um,
okay, I'm just gonna say my thoughts on this. So when I saw this, I was laughing. I was like, "There's no way Superman Ultimo Escape literally is gonna be closed." Okay, there's no way. It's like the best Morgan hyper. Oh,
oh no, not a war. Okay, we can
uh,
stop this,
Eric,
guys.
this is gone out of hand. Just
Yeah, it's
he's
getting
gonna
a little
donate ten
crazy.
dollars.
I think I've reached $100. I think I'm finally gonna get my first check off this, but
Oh,
um
great. Yeah.
um
Yeah. Yeah. Just checks out. I love that, Chris. Oh my god. Anyways, but yeah, so the holiday, I'm gonna try to pronounce it because I take Spanish. So Dia de los Santos and Inocentes. I don't know how to say the last thing, but yeah. Um it's supposed to be like April Fools for for like Spanish people, but it's not, but it's like for us, it's like April Fools, but it's not really for us. But like it was kind of funny to see it like audio Superman. I'm like, wait. Um. Anyways, it was funny that when I found out it was actually April Fools for them. But yeah, it was. I think it was just funny.
when I saw that, the first time I saw it, I kind of saw it after like people were already kind of clarifying, oh, it was a joke, but not everyone
Mm.
had gotten the memo. And then our last, oh no, what happened now?
Nothing. Marina just said something that made me laugh.
I guess our last bit of news, and this literally just was, I think, this morning, I think. Six Flags Fiesta Texas president, Jeffrey Seibert. I believe that's, I don't know if that's correct how you pronounce his last
I
name, but
think that's correct.
basically he is teasing a new 2021 edition for Six Flags Fiesta Texas. And as you can see here, it just says something sinister lurks behind these gates. I have literally no clue what in the world this could be. Some people were saying it might be an old attraction coming back. I don't know enough about the park to know what it would be, but if anyone does, I guess let me know in the chat, because I literally have no clue what this
I
is.
I personally think it could. I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's. I really don't know if it. Someone said poltergeist removal. I don't know if it's poltergeist being removed. I heard it could be poltergeist retheming. It could be rethemed to something different, which I would love because that ride needs some love. That ride is just ugh. It needs love. So I would see them. I would see them retheming that or removing it, putting something different in there. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, actually, I did hear about the poltergeist like TLC sort of thing. I don't think I doubt they would remove it. I mean,
Yeah.
Hunter would head over to Texas if they did and protest probably, but
Uh-huh. Yep,
yeah.
he would protest. Yes, he would.
Um,
He'd be a premier care what was it? Hashtag care about premier rights fanboys or something like that. I don't know.
yeah, he'd
But
protest or probably something. But
literally.
yeah, I don't know what this could be, but yeah, it might have to do something with poltergeist.
It
But
should, yeah. It probably will be. Who knows? Because it just looks like it would do something with Poltergeist. Like Poltergeist, that's Poltergeist's theme. Like that's kind of like what it is. I don't know. Who knows?
yeah, we'll kind of have to wait and see on that. But that's all the news for, I guess, this week or the last 2 weeks, I guess. And next we'll be doing our first session of Q&A, which will be, well, actually, right now, I guess this first session of Q&A will be for like yeah, you guys can ask us any questions you want. And while you're doing that, you can also go on myquiz.org and type in this code that I have here. I think both, what is it? Pinned and also here on the bottom for the quiz that we're going to be doing in a little bit. So make sure to get on there if you haven't already. And also, like I said, ask us any questions you have. This will be the first out of 3 Q&A segments. So, yeah. What was it? I saw Badger State. He was asking, what is our favorite hockey team? I actually don't follow hockey that much, so I don't have a favorite.
I don't follow sports in general. So I don't like sports. I'm sorry. Zach, I told you what the reburn was. You like stop asking me. Like he's asking me. I'm just gonna text him. Like oh no, if I text him, he's gonna say it to everyone. So I'm not even gonna say it to him.
All right.
Anyways, what's your favorite bush bathroom, Marina? Okay, my favorite bush bathroom. All right, so because this is an important question for Marina because she wants to visit Bush again. Okay. My favorite bathroom is Matu because there's a mirror in there where like you click it and you see like this like Egyptian head, and I love it. It's great.
I think I've seen footage of that.
Yeah, it's so cool. Like you just click on the button and it just reveals this head behind the mirror. It's really cool.
That's I don't even know where I've seen it, but now that you mention it, yeah, I feel like I've seen like footage of that somewhere, which
yeah.
That's weird. Would you rather marathon a Pinfari looper or marathon a wacky worm?
Wacky worm.
A wacky worm. I trust I wouldn't get killed on it, so and also it's not as painful, so yeah.
Pinfari looping, like I think Hunter told me he like went on. I think he like went there, and then the day before, I think. Do you know the Pinfari looping coaster got derailed or whatever in Florida? I don't know if it did.
What was it? Sandblaster.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Sandblaster at Daytona.
Yeah, he went to Daytona. He told me, and then like before it was like the day before he rode it, it like derailed.
Oh my god!
I was like Hunter, that would have been so bad. I was like, dang, that's really bad.
Was it a Pinfari looper or was it just like a large scale Pinfari? I thought it was just a large scale Pinfari.
I think it was, but it was some type of Pinfari. I was like, that's why I brought it up to my head because it brought it to my attention. Let's see. What's the best Italian food you guys have ever had? I love Carrabba's. Carrabba's or I don't know. Olive Garden is okay. A lot of people love them for breadsticks. I love their breadsticks too, but I don't know, Carrick. What do you think?
I'm not that much of an Italian food guy, so I honestly don't think I have an answer for that, which is also unfortunate, but yeah, that's
fine.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, did you answer? Actually, I don't think you answered this last time. This is an ongoing question. This has been asked like several times to like my past guests the past few weeks. But have you ever been sick on a coaster or gotten sick because of a coaster, basically?
So I actually have not gotten sick on a coaster. People think I would, but I actually haven't gotten sick on a coaster. I don't really know though. I think I have, but I just don't remember it. But yeah, haven't really gotten sick on a coaster.
Yeah, I already answered it in a separate. Like I think I've answered it probably a few times now. So you can check out one of the last streams or something like that if you want to know my answer. But I kind of went in depth on that. Favorite NFL team? I know you don't follow sports.
Don't follow sports. I'm gonna say I'm just gonna support the Bucks because they're Tampa. So I know they're bad though. I know they're bad.
No, they're good. They're good. I thought you were jumping on the bandwagon.
No. I'm just supporting the Bucks, not because of Tom Brady on the team now. It's just because like they're just are my home team. So.
Yeah, I guess that makes a little more sense. At least you're not jumping on the bandwagon like some people here did before the season started.
Yeah.
I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan. They're trash. But we're getting a high draft pick, which is great. So I like that. But yeah, favorite MLB team. I don't watch baseball that much, so I don't have an answer there.
Nope.
If you have one, maybe it would be like the Tampa Bay Rays. That would be my guess.
That would be definitely it.
Yeah. Let's see what else we have. Favorite football team. I think this relates to soccer. I once again I, I don't really follow soccer,
I
and
know my
yeah, I don't have
stepdad.
one.
I know my stepdad loves Manchester United, but other than that, I don't know any other soccer teams. Other
Yeah,
than that,
I'm a NFL and NFL guy mostly. I'll watch some college games, but yeah. Let's see.
ugh, I always get to ask. Wait. Wait a second. Hold on. I'm seeing some questions that I want to answer. Let's see. Hold on. Hold
All
on.
right, tell me which ones.
Let's see. Um, what is the biggest small coaster you've been on? Okay, the big. I don't know what you mean by that.
Wait, where is this?
It's above. It's above what we just answered. The football. It's like the football question we just answered. It's like below that.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, here we go.
What's the biggest? I don't know.
That
I
is
don't
such a
know.
weird question. I don't know how to. I mean, I
If you're
kind of
saying like if you're saying like a kiddie coaster, probably like I'm gonna say Air Grover. I don't know. Like
the biggest small coaster you've been on. I don't even know how to answer
I
that.
guess Scorpion.
I guess,
It's
yeah.
a small coaster. I rode it when I was 4, so like I don't know. I can consider it a small coaster.
Would
Um,
Montezuma's Revenge count? I mean, it's not very long, but you know,
I
it's.
guess.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah.
Someone
Um.
asked me a question. Have you ever gotten sick on a coaster? I know. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, multiple people
Or
have been asking this. We already
already
went
answered
over
that
that.
one.
Yep.
Yeah. Have you ever eaten
Um,
food while on the coaster? I think I have. I don't know. I'm
are
just.
you serious?
I think I have. I have to. I have to think really hard. With this. I don't know if I have, but knowing me, I probably have. I just don't remember it. Oh my
um,
god, it was probably like before I got on a coaster, but like, yeah. Which is y'all's bucket list parks?
limit this to like basically one or two, I think.
Yeah, I'll do it.
My
Yeah,
my top two. Well, my number one's Tokyo Disney Sea, so there's that. And then my number two, actually, I'll just say it because I can't really decide. It's a toss up between Europa and Fantasia Land. So
I
Europa
want
Park
to
and
go to
Fantasia
Fantasia
Land.
because Marina's been telling me that's literally the best park in the world, and I just want to go there. Like, the churros Marina. She's gonna know what I'm talking when I say that. Um, I say my top 2 parks. I'm not gonna say European parks because I already know I'm not gonna visit those till I'm like 18 or over 18. So I'm gonna say the American parks. So I say my bucket list park right now is either Hershey Park or Magic Mountain, or my second park would be Great Adventure or what's the other park that I want to go to? There's so many parks I want to go to. Um, I don't know honestly, but yeah, like Great Adventure, Magic Mountain, and Hershey Park, like some of my top 10 top like tier parks I really want to go to, top bucket list parks. Um, Zach asked, "Would you sacrifice Kumba for?" I don't
Um,
know.
I
I
mean, I've
don't
never
know.
been, but if it had to be like if you had to sacrifice Kumba for Iron Gwazi to open, sure.
Sure.
Um,
If they
but
replace Kumba with something better, I'm so down. I love Kumba, but they can replace it with like a mock hyper or something. I'll be loving that.
yeah, it might not be the worst. I mean, I want to write it though. I've heard it's really good, but
It's so good though. Yeah.
oh my god. And this is gonna be another recurring thing. Have you ever been stung by a bee on a coaster? Did he answer
I
this last time? I forget.
I have been stung by a bee or a wasp, but
Oh
like
my god.
I was in okay. I was in 4th grade and I was sitting on a chair. You know those like plastic chairs with like those like in like there's like these handles on top, but like the holes inside of below them are like big. Okay, so I put my hands below them and I put my hand I put in like the hole. And like a wasp was in it, and it was on my hand, and it stung my hand. Like it literally stung my hand, and then it flew away. And I literally was crying. I was like, "Oh my god, I just got stung by a wasp." So that was like the worst. I got so traumatized, and to this day, I just literally cannot be around a wasp. Like no,
You just
I get so traumatized. But like I have almost been stung on a coaster, but it was like on Shikra. Shikra and Kumba had really bad wasps like in the beginning of like their reopening, but they gotten better about it for sure though.
Yeah, probably nature just took over for like a few months there, and that's probably what
Yeah,
happened. Kind of like how Disney World, they had like a bunch of like snakes kind of roaming around for the
yeah,
first few
exactly.
months.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Hmm.
What was it? I
There's so
I think
many
this got asked last
questions.
time. Iron Gwazi or Velocicoaster? I'm not gonna answer
So
that right
hard.
now.
Okay, so I don't know if I think I got answered last episode, but I never got to answer it really because my intro was so bad and I couldn't really explain my whole answer. So here I go. So, all right, it's be a long. So basically, Iron Gwazi, I don't know. I just don't know. Like Velocicoaster looks really good, but Iron Gwazi's layout is insane. But Velocicoaster's theming in it, the layout just makes it like one of the best. So I don't know. Both of them look great. Until I ride it, I don't know yet.
Yeah, both of them look really good.
Really, yeah.
A question for you, Itai. How many parks did you go to this year?
Let's see. If I don't count Busch Gardens, okay, because I'm trying to think. I went to Disney, all four Disney parks. Oh no, yeah, all four. Uh, all four Disney parks. I didn't. I went to Animal Kingdom, but like I went to a little bit. We only did Flight Passage, and that's it. And you go back there. Universal did both parks. SeaWorld, Holiday World. Um, Honestly, I've only been to like probably below 10 this year. I've only probably been to like 8 this year. It's
You're
pretty bad.
you're talking to the guy who went to zero.
Yeah, it's, I feel bad for Garrick.
I'll be going to some next year, whether that means what is it? That's here in California or not. I will
Mhm.
make that. I'll almost make that a guarantee. I mean,
You
I
better.
don't know what'll happen like in the world, but if things are even like around what they are right now, then yes, I will be going to one. You better believe that.
Yes.
And the last question, I guess we'll answer for now. If you have a question that you put on here, you can put it in later for another Q&A segment that we'll have later. But GCI or Gravity Group? I haven't ridden a Gravity
Ooh,
Group. But
good question.
honestly, I think I'm going to go with Gravity Group just because their coasters, for the most part, they seem to be more varied than GCI's.
Wait, hold on.
So I'm going
One
to say
second.
Gravity Group. So yeah, Itai just left for a second. Oh wait, was
Okay.
wait.
I grabbed something. Hold on, I'm gonna show it. All right. So my answer to this question is got to be Gravity Group because they're like the best manufacturer. Okay, GCI is a great manufacturer. Okay, but Gravity Group is amazing because I last year for the New Year's extravaganza, what we went to the Gravity Group factory and they were explaining to us about stuff, and they said you could take a wheel for your souvenir. So I have a wheel from Gravity Group, and
Nice.
both of the owners was it both of the owners signed the wheel. I mean, they're kind of like faded now, the signatures on the wheel, but there's like one of them right there. I don't know if I can like get close, but there's like one of the signatures, and then like the other one is like right here, but it got faded away. So
Yeah, I could see the first one, but yeah,
yeah.
I guess
But they said this is like one of their wheels they tested, but it didn't really pass their
test.
like requirements, yeah, for like to be on their coasters. So yeah, this is one of the wheels from Gravity Group that they made. So I love the souvenir because I love the coasters. Voyage is like my favorite coaster ever. And then Hades is amazing. Like, Gravity Gear is amazing. And Mind Blower is really good too. So I'll be back though.
Alrighty. I guess with that, with all the questions for now answered, well, we'll get to the other ones later at a later time. We'll start the quiz on myquiz.org. The code will still be down here, so if you want to join, you still can. I just need to get it on the screen right now, so give me a second to do that, and then we'll be ready to go with that. Yeah, here we go. And also I need to zoom it in because, yeah. All right, so I guess I'll start it. Like I said, if you're not in right now, you can join. I'll still have the code right here. So yeah. All right, so with that being said, I'll start it. And the first question is, what year did Indiana Beach originally open in?
Oh, that's hard.
1928, 1936, 1926, or 1912?
I mean, I'm not answering, but I'm just like, I'm just vibing.
And the correct answer is 1926.
Oh, wow.
So yeah,
That's
It's been around
crazy.
for a while, and it actually was originally named Ideal Beach. Actually think I have this zoomed in too much. How tall is Voyage at Holiday World in Indiana?
I know this question. I wrote it. Sorry.
No, that's all good.
I love this
Uh,
ride.
what is it? But yeah,
Oh,
the
I
correct
actually
answer
thought
is
it.
actually 159 feet tall. Why? I don't know why everyone thought it was 165.
It looks so tall. Like it looks like it's a hyper. Like that's how tall it looks. It's insane. Crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Ooh, this is a. I'll tell Ryan does a video on this, so I mean, you guys should get this right. Come on.
What year did Leap the Dips at Lakemont Park open? That is the question. Correct answer is 1902. A lot of you guys got it right.
Oh, Airtime throws is on this. Ooh.
And he's in the
Okay.
lead. Nice.
Okay, Chris.
How many B&M stand-up coasters were ever built?
Wait.
And these include ones that are no longer stand-up, so that have ever had the stand-up turns,
Really?
basically. Mm-hmm.
I was guessing 7 or 5. That's what I
The
was
correct answer is 7. 7 B&M stand-ups have ever been built, but only 4 B&M coasters still operate as stand-ups. So, yeah. How many roller coasters currently operate at Bakken in Denmark? This is the oldest amusement park in the entire world. Has been operating for, I think, over 400 years or something crazy like that. So
They have that being in Florida that looks really good. I think. Or that's
no,
not
that's
Bakken.
Tivoli. That's Tivoli.
It's okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
That's a different
They
word.
have 5 coasters. Their standouts are Tornado, the crazy Intamin spinning coaster that
Oh, yeah,
almost
yeah,
has
yeah.
a launch. Yeah, that's their standout. And of
Ugh.
course, their wooden coaster, Rouge Banon. How many inversions does Patriot at Worlds of Fun have? Even if you've ridden this, you might not know because I've heard the ride is not the most memorable.
Oh,
The
no, I
correct
haven't
answer is
ridden it.
4 inversions. And a lot of you got that right, so
I know
that's pretty
Zach
good.
has ridden it, but I haven't. So
How fast is X2 at Six Flags Magic Mountain? That is the next question. Also, I guess I should have said this earlier, but don't use RCDB. Yeah, I mean, that I think is kind of a given. But yeah, also Lindsay in the lead here. I just saw that. Correct
yeah,
answer is
definitely
76 miles per hour. Pretty fast, actually. For sure, especially for a ride of its kind.
really fast.
How long is Wildfire at Colmarden? This is, of course, the RMC topper track. That's said to be very good,
It
actually.
looks so good.
Yeah, it looks really good. And it has an amazing location, obviously. And one of the best views, probably of any coaster in the world. So, pretty incredible. Yes, so Wildfire is 4,150 feet long. Jake Paul has the lead. I just saw that.
Jake Paul.
Yes.
Jeez.
Who manufactured Surf Coaster Leviathan at Yokohama Sea
that's
Paradise in
hard.
Japan? It's actually not, but
I know
it's actually not too hard. The correct answer is Togo. They
I thought it was like
manufactured
this.
this.
I thought it was like some of the weird Japanese manufacturers, like the other ones that we don't know about.
This is
Oh.
regarded by the people who've ridden it. Granted, there's very few people. As one of the best coasters Togo has ever built, so it's said to be very good, actually. What year was Gerstlauer founded in? The answers, I'll explain this one in a little bit. Correct answer is 1981/82. It's one of these 2 years, but it's disputed a lot, but we know it's at least one of those 2 years. And for whatever reason, they don't have it listed on their website, which is very odd. Maybe they don't even know. I don't know. What park is Starry Sky Ripper, the B&M Flyer, located at?
No, no.
And Jake Paul is still retaining his lead, so that's pretty good.
Oh,
Correct
I did
answer
not know
is
that.
Joyland in China, of course.
Come on, Chris. Come on, Chris. You have 10 more points. You got this.
The next question is, what country is Redfire the Intamin Blitz located in?
Oh, that's easy. Just because I know Logan's been there. It's just so easy.
This is Redfire, not Ice Speed, even though the picture
Oh,
shows
no,
it.
Ice Speed. It looks like Ice Speed.
Yep. And the correct answer is Turkey. Yeah, the only picture I had was of Ice Speed. I couldn't find a copyright-free one of Redfire, but they're
Redfire.
basically the same layout, so The only difference is the trains.
Logan's literally ridden Red Fire then. Like it's the same thing except the restraints.
What year did Superman El Último Escape open at Six Flags Mexico? And I actually think I created this quiz before the news came out. Maybe I'm wrong, so that would be a crazy coincidence if that was true. But the correct answer is 2004. It was under construction for a long time, actually. It was pretty wild.
Shanghai. Oh, this is great. This is a good question.
What year did Shanghai Disneyland first open? This is another
Come on, Chris. Come on, Chris, you got this.
He's coming back. He's coming back. Correct answer is 2016. I think Jake Paul's won it just because. Also, whoever is Jake Paul, let us know in the chat. That'd be nice. I mean, I'm not looking at it right now, but yeah.
Marine, I said he's rated Ice Speed. I'm just saying he's basically rated Red Fire if he's rated Ice Speed.
And the last question is Hot Wheels Nitro Imagica in India features foreign versions. True or false?
Is that
correct answer is false. Yes, this is a B&M floorless. This coaster actually features 5 inversions. This is a coaster in India, so not very well known.
Is that? Oh, it looks good. That drop looks insane.
Apparently, from the people who've ridden it, it's apparently not that great of a ride.
Really?
At least that's what I've heard, but not too many people have ridden it. So.
Wait, Zach, are you actually Jake Paul? Please tell me.
Is he actually?
He's saying he's Jake Paul.
Well, congratulations to Jake Paul for getting in first.
Which is
which I guess is Zach. And then second place we have Chris from Airtime Thrills. Third, Coaster Roaster. And then fourth, Lindsay. And fifth, 808 Coaster Life. And yeah. And actually, yeah, a lot of pretty good scores here. So that's good to see. Yeah, that'll be the quiz. And I think... What is it? Now I'm lost. Now I actually lost myself. Okay. The next thing we'll be doing is YouTube shoutouts, which, if you're new, is basically where I go over the channels who are either close to or reached pretty major milestones. And for this week, or for this episode, I only have ones who have reached. We have 4 channels for today. And our first channel for that is Parks Bros, who reached 9,000 subs before 2021. Of course, he did his Listmas series, which was very nice to see. A lot of videos there, so if you want to check him out, check those videos out. Definitely make sure to. I have his link in both the description, and I'll put it here in the chat. But a very good channel, and of course, a fellow California coaster enthusiast, so...
Love Drew.
Yeah.
He's such a nice. I need to meet him one day. I was like, Drew, you need to come down to Florida. We need to meet. Like, he's such a great guy.
Yeah, I definitely want to have him on here eventually if that's possible. That'd be nice.
Oh yeah, he'll be wanting to come on here for sure. He's really nice.
Yeah. And actually, I did see him at Knott's, but because of the circumstances, I couldn't talk to him because what was it? He was on the loading platform for hang time. And
yeah.
I was off it, so
yeah, exactly.
That was rough, but yeah, congratulations to Drew, and great work with his channel. Coaster Roaster has reached 1,000 subs. I know, Augie, you're on here, so that's awesome to see that you reached 1,000 subs. Well deserved for sure. And of course, Coaster Roaster, he has been doing a lot of 1,000 subscriber celebration videos. If you want to check those out, make sure to.
Oh yeah, Coaster Roaster. I just want to say that was hilarious. That like everyone's sings.
The coaster community sings.
That was so good. I'm so glad you included me in that. Thank you. That was amazing. So good.
I'm happy I was not in that. So
me and Zach were in it though.
No, I'm legitimately happy I wasn't. So thank you for not putting me into that. But no, that was so awesome to see for sure.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was really funny actually. But yeah, if you haven't subscribed or checked out Coaster Roaster's channel, definitely make sure to. And congratulations on 1,000 subs, for sure. Our next channel is Coast Tunes. I actually saw he was on the stream for a little bit, so that was awesome to see.
I love him. I was gonna tell him I love him. I love him. So I literally was he on here?
He was on here for a little bit. Yeah, he was in the chat. Yeah, he was on here earlier.
I hope he can come back. I just want to say, Coast Tunes, if you come back and you see me and I see you come back, I love your channel. I binge watch all of your videos. They're so good. Literally entertaining, so funny. We need to meet one day. We just need to. Like, you're so funny. Love it. Your channel. He's so underrated.
Yeah, his
He
channel is
deserves
very
it.
entertaining. And he has some funny videos, so
He deserves
um,
it. Yeah.
yeah, he absolutely deserves it. And it's crazy how quick he's growing, but absolutely deserves it.
He's here. He's
Yes,
here. Let's
let's
go.
go.
I love you too,
I'll put the
Christian.
link here in the chat, also in the description, but make sure to check out his channel if you haven't already. So yeah. And the last channel I have is Roller Coaster David, a channel I've been saying is super underrated for a while. Thanks to Stamford Bridge, who first, I guess, kind of told me about the channel. That's how I learned about it, his channel. But yeah, he recently reached 1,000 subs, and he does countdowns, reviews, and he also has these unique videos. I've kind of mentioned this in the past, but he did these unique videos where he went onto Google Earth in VR and checked out parks. But of course, since they haven't updated it, some of it, it's kind of interesting to see what they have. Those videos are extremely interesting. And his channel, he just has a lot of varied content. So definitely one you should check out if you haven't already. His channel, like I said, super underrated, and it's great to see him finally reach 1,000 subs. He literally reached it, I think, literally right before New Year's, where he was. So that was crazy. So
I was gonna say someone said they subbed the Coast Tunes at 500 subs. I subbed the Coast Tunes, I think, almost when he hit 1,000 subscribers. I know. I think he was like
he was
only
a
like
little before when I subbed. Yeah.
I subbed like he was like at 50, like close to 100, like 200 subscribers. Like I was like very early. I thought this man would blow up, and then his Steel Vengeance video blew up, and I was so proud. I was like, good job, so proud.
I think I actually learned about his channel because I think, if I'm correct, Christian from Theme Park Horizons, he actually, I think, put something out there, and that
Yeah, he
was
did.
how
He
that's
shouted him
how
out.
I
Yeah.
found your channel, because you're on here. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's awesome. So yeah, that's pretty much all the channels I have to shout out. And the next thing we'll do is our second Q&A segment. So any questions you have, you can ask them right now again,
Go ahead.
including the ones that you may have put in the chat that we missed. That would not be considered spamming, I guess, because we missed those. So yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking I subbed the costumes at like below like 40 subs, at least like when he was like really small. I remember subbing him like when he was really, really small. And he just now has grown to this big small channel. So that's what everyone's saying, and I'm like so happy for him.
Did you say a big small channel?
Yes, that's a new analogy. Big small channel. It's
I mean, you're right,
big
but
but
yeah.
small.
Yeah.
It's like it seems like he's big, but like it's small because according to YouTube, it's like small, like compared to all the other channels on YouTube. So like, I don't know. To the coach community, it's big, but like to the YouTube, everything it's small. That's what it is.
Yeah, it makes sense. Uh, our first question: Vapor Trail or Lil Phantom? I'm gonna have to go with Lil Phantom here. We have I mentioned this in the past, but we have like one of the few clones of it in my home city, which I still haven't ridden, but I'm sure it's absolutely incredible. So I may be a little biased, but I'm gonna go with Lil Phantom,
Yeah,
for sure.
I'll go with that too. I don't Vapor Trail just looks dumb. It just looks dumb. I don't want to ride it.
Yeah, what is it? Vapor Trail. I did actually look at the stats one of the days. I don't know. I just looked at it because I didn't know much about it. But it looks pretty good. Vapor Trail looks good, for sure. Would you rather marathon any B&M coaster or marathon any Intamin coaster? I'm kind of confused exactly what that means. Like,
If they say if they I think they're asking like if you would rather marathon any like if you chose any B&M coaster, any instant coaster, which one would you marathon? I
oh,
think
Intamin. I mean, I think any which way I'd pick Intamin. So
I would pick Intamin and like the any Intamin coaster, I would pick like something with like good airtime because I know B&Ms are just some B&Ms are like all about intensity, like Kumba and Montu, and I don't want to be tired from that. So like rather do Intamin.
yeah, the only thing is if I had to pick ones I've ridden, I don't know exactly. My top Intamin coasters aren't exactly the most re-rideable stuff. Like Sky Rush certainly isn't. Maverick, I wouldn't say is. Dragster, not real. I
I
mean,
would rewrite that.
actually, yeah, Dragster. I think, yeah,
I would love that launch every time. It would just wake me up. Like, oh, I love that.
I'd have to stay in the front row the whole time though. So, um, but yeah, but yeah, I would pick Intamin if I could pick any in the world. Shoot, that's also tough, I guess as well. Honestly, I don't know what I'd go with. I mean, Taiga seems pretty fun. I know that's a little random. That seems like a pretty good one. So yeah. What was it? Oh, 808 Kozrife was asking, what was the longest you've ever gotten stuck on a coaster, if you've ever been stuck on one? I think I've only been stuck on like a lift hill for a little bit, and we didn't get evac, so not really anything happened, so I don't even know. Itai?
I'm trying to think. The longest I've been stuck in a coaster, I don't know, because like I remember being stuck on Cheetah Hunt's break run. I've been stuck on Cobra's Curse. I have been also stuck on what else? I don't know. Honestly, I've got to say like the longest I've probably been on is like Cheetah Hunt. I gotta say, because of Cobra's Curse, we were sitting there, and like before we got to elevator lift, and we actually went. Cheetah Hunt, we sat there for a while, and we actually had to get evac. So, yeah, I don't know.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I guess Cheetah Hunt, it is an Intamin, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
I take that back. I did get stuck on a coaster once. It was Superman Ultimate Flight at Discovery Kingdom. I don't know how I could have forgotten this.
Oh yeah, Marina and I got stuck on Manta. She just reminded me. We got stuck on Manta, and like we were in the flying position forever. Like we were in the flying position for literally
Oh,
like 10 minutes. It was
no.
insane. I literally both died. It was
Ouch.
oh god, it was so bad.
That does not sound fun.
Yeah, it was
Oh my
really bad.
god.
That was the worst thing ever.
No, well, I guess for Superman Ultimate Flight, how I got stuck since it's the Premier Skyrocket 2, we did the entire ride, and kind of like when it returns into the station, it got stuck in the launch tunnel for whatever reason, and we just were stuck there for 15 minutes.
So weird.
Discovery Kingdom was really whack that day. Like, what is it? Superman was on and off. Like, literally, the first footage I got of Superman Ultimate Flight, it had a rollback, which I didn't even know that was possible on Skyrocket 2.
Yeah.
The video of it's actually on this channel. It's one of my earlier videos, I think.
Yeah, Tigers gets rollbacks too sometimes. So it's
But literally, the first footage I got, that's what happened. That was nuts.
oh my god.
And then yeah, it was just that day was whack in general.
That is it's Discovery Kingdom is very whack.
It's hard to explain.
Zach
But
has
yeah.
a very interesting question. Oh god.
Oh no.
If you were to transform to a coaster manufacturer, you could only build the models they make. Which manufacturer would you choose? Intamin, by far.
Yeah, because they have
the most
really
variety.
varied lineup.
Yeah, most variety out of any manufacturer for sure. So I would choose Intamin. RMC, their coasters are great, but I wouldn't want to keep building hybrids. I would love to just build steel coasters that we know are going to last for a while. So, yeah.
Yeah. But transforming into a coaster manufacturer.
Like, what is that question?
That is an
I mean,
interesting
Zach asked some of the
question
weirdest
for
questions,
sure.
but I love it.
I mean, it's creative, so I'll take it. What's your favorite inversion on a coaster you have been on?
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with. Actually, no, Itai, you can go first. Yeah.
Oh, that's hard because I love Kumbra's Hell World, but like, it's like I love stalls. Okay, what stall is my favorite? What is it? Trying to think of the coaster. I love Twisted Cyclone's reverse Cobra roll thing. That thing is so
Oh,
cool.
really?
It's such a cool element. It's like different. You don't really see it on RMC. Also like I'm excited for a stall. I've done a stall in Steel Medicine, kind of like Twisted Timbers, but I'm excited for Iron Gwazi's because it looks like to me a little longer and it looks like to me like pretty quick and whippy. So I'm really excited. I think a stall will be my favorite inversion, but right now I say it's like Kumba Zero Giro or I don't know, but I think Kumba Zero Giro or no, Lightning Rod's Quad Down. Or no, that's a
Wait,
non-inversion.
wait a minute.
That's not
What?
inversion. That's not inversion. So yeah, Kumba's 0-0.
All right. I was like, wait.
I'm done. I'm just not here.
That's all right. No, it's all good. Um, my favorite inversion, I would say, is probably Tatsu's pretzel loop. That thing's so intense. Another really good one is actually Full Throttle's vertical loop. The hang time you get on it is insane. So that would be another one. Twisted Colossus, the Top Gun stall is also really good.
Oh yeah, Manta's
For
Manta's
sure.
pretzel loop. I love that loop. That's like my favorite version too. That's like that's like so intense and so good. I love that ride.
Yeah. Yeah, Manta looks pretty good. I actually can't wait to get out there to ride it because
It's great.
Tatsu's the only flying coaster I've done so far.
It's great.
So yeah, let's see. Wow, I think I've fallen
There's a
behind. That's
lot
not
of
good. There's a
questions.
lot. All right. Jurassic Park or Back to the Future. I think we'll start to answer these a little more quickly. Uh, I'll go with Back to the Future because I've seen it more recently. I'll go with that. Yeah.
I'll say Jurassic Park. I
Yeah.
don't
I
know
mean,
about
you can't go wrong with either one, I guess.
that. Yeah.
Let's see. What is the closest major coaster to you? Uh, oh God, I think it's actually, as sad as it sounds, I think it's Grizzly at California's Great America. Like if you did the literal, like if you put it in a line, I'm pretty sure that's it, and that ride sucks. So
I'm
yeah,
gonna say Montu.
Montu,
I
yeah,
think it's Montu or Cheetah Hunt, but I really don't know. But yeah.
yeah. I think it's Grizzly, which is really sad. I think I've actually looked at it. It's Grizzly at Great America, which sucks.
No.
Yeah. Uh, Itai, what park frustrates you the most?
Oh, all right. Let's. Oh God. Okay. So, a park that frustrates me the most is probably like over Georgia because I had a really bad day there. Hunter went there and he says it was like way better, like it was really good. And I said to him, "You are just dumb." And you were just lucky you had a good day there, okay? I had a really bad day. Like everything was on running on one train. Everything broke down on me while I was in line. It was terrible. And I didn't even get like the Delonica Mine Train credit or the Joker's Funhouse credit because I didn't want to wait in line for Joker's Funhouse and Delonica Mine Train broke down and while I was in line. So yeah, that was not a good day. I hate Six Flags parks. Six Flags Great America though is an exception. Like that park is actually really good. Other than that, I hate Six Flags parks. So yeah, but yeah, then that's the only park that frustrates me the most.
Yeah, I think I answered that already in a passing. That was for you specifically. So yeah. Let's see. What other questions we have? I'm trying to. Let's see. Um,
There's a lot of questions.
there's a lot of stuff in the chat.
There's a
I'm
lot of
trying to find
comments.
questions. Let's see. I'm actually like yeah, I'm seeing a lot of stuff in the chat. I just can't find questions for whatever reason. A lot of people were talking about how they got stuck on rides.
What's the best advertisement you've seen at a park? Oh no! Oh, never mind.
Oh God. Do I even is there an answer for this? They're not. None of them are good.
No,
I have unfortunately seen uh 3 of them. I don't even know how. Probably more forced than anything.
I
They're
don't even
not
want.
good.
Nope, they're just not. Nope, no answer for me. I hate that.
Road trip is especially bad.
Oh gosh.
I'm ashamed that I've even seen those. Oh my God. But yeah. What is it?
Oh, so would you rather question? Ooh. Oh wait, hold on. Someone said. Wait, hold on.
If you have one you want to pick out, then yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying. Say you were top of Dragster, but it rolled back and you didn't get another ride. Would it count as a credit? No, because it didn't
Oh
complete the
no,
whole
you
circuit.
didn't. Nope.
Because you didn't
That's
do the whole circuit. So that
although well, but here's the thing that this argument I feel like has kind of been a thing for a while. Like for Millennium Force, for example, you never actually do the full circuit because you leave before you actually get back into the
yeah.
station.
Hmm.
So technically, would the only way you would be getting that credit be if it was having one train ops and you actually went back? Actually, would that even? So I don't even know how that works. So I don't
Exactly.
even. Um, Still, I mean, if you didn't complete like the majority of the layout, so like I would still say probably not. But
No. You have to
I
hit the
mean,
brakes and come back to the station some way, somehow. Like that's
yeah,
a coaster credit. If it goes around the whole course, then comes back into the station where it started, then that is a coaster credit.
yeah, that seems about what is it, right? Wait,
Yeah.
Cheetah Hunt has gotten rollbacks. How is that
Oh
even
yeah.
possible? Oh my
So
god.
basically, like if it doesn't launch with the second launch, right? So or sometimes like the second launch does not like engage. Like so, like there's like I think it happened after like a few days after Busch Gardens Tampa opened, like reopened. Like Cheetah Hunt launched. My friends were on that train, and like they literally like engaged the second launch, but like it didn't engage. It just didn't go. It just
Oh,
went with the second
what?
launch and just stopped. It just like when
Oh.
like it went zooming in and it went yeah, it just stopped in the middle of the launch. Or it just like went, but it barely like hit it. It's just I don't know. It happens sometimes. My friends have seen it roll back before too on the top. It's
That is
crazy.
so weird.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
crazy.
would have thought that wouldn't have been an issue, but I guess.
No, that's why there's magnetic fins before you go up the treetop thing because it rolls back sometimes. So
Would you rather fall in a dark pit for 3 hours or float through space with no way back? Wait, but what happens after the 3 hours that you're falling in a pit? Like, do you like land on the ground and die?
I
I'm really confused.
I don't
And if
know.
you're in space, you wouldn't even be able to breathe. So, I mean, unless you had a suit, I guess.
If you had
Uh,
a suit, I would be fine with it. I would love to be in space, floating, just enjoying everything. Like that'd be fun.
it'd
Okay.
be fun for like an hour or two, and then it's
And then you
like,
just die in space.
well, yeah, you'd either die and then you'd have to worry about like restroom and all that because you're floating around in space. Like, that
I don't know. That's kind of
I'd rather fall in a dark pit.
yeah. I guess I don't know.
Actually, no, I would take space just because at least there'd be something to look at for a little bit. Although,
Yeah.
wait, but it would take so long for you to die. 3 hours, I think that would actually, you know what? I would take the dark pit. I'll do that.
Okay.
That was a weird question.
What is the best advertisement you've seen at a park? Oh god, I've been to Six Flags park, so I don't know. But like even in Magic Mountain, there's a lot of advertisements there. There's a lot there.
I don't know. I don't honestly. I'm not. I don't really. I mean, I don't really pay attention to. I try to pay attention to them as little as I can.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
But
at a park, I've seen like the Iron Gauzy advertisement, the best thing I've seen. I'm sorry, it's sad to say that because like the fact that Andrew Schaefer, okay, the fact that he made Busch Gardens put that advertisement. I don't know if it was his idea, but they put a now open sign for Iron Gauzy. They played us so hard, like so hard. We all got so mad when he did that. I was like, I'm out. I'm gone. Like such a troll. It's so annoying.
yeah, that's pretty good actually. I mean, it's very
It
good
was
actually.
pretty good though. It was a pretty
Yeah.
good.
I can't think of one. I guess it's more just sad that X2 is basically themed to Twix. So
Yeah.
that I guess is all I have to say.
Oh gosh.
Oh no, I made me go all the way down. That's not what I.
Everyone's saying
Okay.
justice for Vapor Trail. Stop. Oh my
Oh, I
god.
think you angered the Vapor Trail fans.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry.
You don't mess with
Fans.
you don't mess with the fan base.
Yeah.
Vapor Trail is elite. You can't
I saw
mess
this
with
question,
it.
Zach, but Zach, I've got to say, if it did, since Twister has some lethal ejector, it could. It could. If it went into small speed hill and then went up and it derailed like right before it like went over the top of the hill and it just went like this and then over and onto the other side of the other airtime hill, I would see that happening because it's so lethal. It's insane. It's crazy. But yeah, I'll see that.
Favorite launch in a coaster. Top Thrill Dragster. Yeah, that isn't that hard to
There's
explain.
there's no other answer. Top of Dragster.
I mean, some people might say if they've ridden Accelerator, that may be that one, but I still prefer Dragster.
Yeah.
Um, Man, these are some crazy questions. I think I'm looking at the time. I think I'll answer like 3 or 4 more, and then we'll have to move on. And then if you have any more questions, we'll go into the uh, last one. I guess I'll just like kind of zoom through, see if there's any specific ones that look really good. I guess, or if there's any you want to answer, then you can point them out, Itai. But I'm just gonna basically kind of scroll around.
Yeah,
Um,
same.
yeah. Alrighty. Um,
So see justice for Vapor Trail.
yeah, I thought there were gonna be a lot of questions, and I think I just saw that there's a lot of vapor trail stuff. So maybe I guess maybe we are just gonna do the next few questions.
Marina, my favorite park food, the park food I want to try is churros from Fantasyland because that's because you're telling me it's good. That's all. I just want to answer her question because she wants me to say that. Yeah, I was looking at question two. I was like, that's a good question.
Yeah, what theme park in America do you think will get the first major next generation Vekoma coaster? I think it's gonna be Magic Kingdom. No, but in actuality, well, I
Like,
mean, yeah,
I think he means
Vegas.
like if it's
But
a like
I know what he means. Yeah.
yeah, if it's like okay, like the first ever like new generation could probably either be Tron or Guardians like that are announced, but and like if like we're predicting what new Vekoma launch coaster could come to the United States like Abyssus or something, I would love to see it go to like a Six Flags park or Disney park, something like that, or maybe even SeaWorld. But I don't know if they want to work with Vekoma because I think they're well. I mean, maybe they could because who knows? Because after this pandemic, not the relationships with other companies are not really gonna be as good as were before. So they probably gonna expand out to other manufacturers to try to get new different rides. So if a new Vekoma comes to a SeaWorld park, I could definitely see that happening for sure. So
If I guess SeaWorld, I don't think they would be the next ones. I mean,
they're not
unless
gonna be the
they
next ones, but like they could honestly get a Vekoma in the
in the
future
future. Yeah,
for
for
sure.
sure.
Like not like
Uh
yeah, I'm not saying they're gonna get it now. Like they're in such a bad shape to get more coasters for the parks. No, never going to.
if I had to guess, I mean, this may be a little wild, but and actually, I mean, it's just I'm trying to think of even any possibilities right now that I could maybe see Dollywood or Silver Dollar City. They did get Dragonflier. And I know sometimes parks will maybe like work out contracts so they have like kind of multiple
Yeah,
rides.
yeah.
So I think it's possible we could see one in the Hershen chain. If
It
I had to
usually,
guess, Silver Dollar City or Dollywood is my
yeah.
guess.
It usually work a contracts for at least 10 years. So like the fact, I mean, for Dollywood, I feel like it could get a Vekoma launch coaster because Dragonfly just came to the park, but I heard that it might be a mock extreme spinner because like they basically get the same thing as Silver Dollar City usually. So if they get a mock extreme spinner, I'll be really cool.
In that case, I would probably guess it would be Silver Dollar City because it seems
Yeah,
like the pattern has kind of been, at least a little bit, the last two editions. Well, maybe not last two,
last
but
few editions.
if they end up getting a mock extreme spinner, then it'll kind of have been like Silver Dollar City gets an RMC topper track, Dollywood gets an RMC topper track, Silver Dollar City gets a
Mock extreme
mock
spinner.
extreme spinner, and if Dollywood gets
Dollywood.
it, then they would get it. So
Yeah.
yeah, they there might be a contract there,
I
so who
would love to
knows.
though. I love to see it. Like honestly, it would be so cool to see Silver Dollar City and Dollywood get the coasters. Like that'd be really cool. I would love that.
um let's oh god. If you were to get your neck snapped by any defunct coaster, what would it be? Probably Crystal Beach Cyclone. That thing would kill you.
That's a good ride.
Yeah,
Mm,
that's probably it.
That's a great ride.
If I
I
knew I was gonna go, I'd go out like that.
I gotta say, if I want to get my neck snapped, it'd probably be like Eagles Fortress. That ride looks so good. I want to get my neck snapped by that ride. Like that ride, like there's just one turn on this ride where it goes like this, like it like literally does like that. I'm like, oh my god, I'm like imagine me on that train, like oh my god,
Eagles Fortress, oh my god, that would have been something to experience for sure.
for sure.
I guess I'll go for one last question here. Um, favorite flat ride? Not including drop towers, I guess.
Yeah.
I think I've mentioned this, but what is it? I guess pretty much the one I'm gonna have to go with is it's the thing is this is weird. I haven't experienced that many flat rides, or at least ones that I found that noteworthy. So with that being said, I'm still gonna go with, I guess I'll go with my most memorable one. I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite, but Typhoon at Santa Cruz. It's like a Zamperla Hawk, but it was made by another company. But it had like a 5.5 minute cycle when I went on it, and that was literally insane. So that's mine.
My favorite flat ride is like, it's so hard because like I went to I went to go to Israel for my brother's wedding, and I went to this park in Israel called Luna Park, and basically it's like this like really sketchy park in Israel. It's so sketchy. Oh my god. I was like, what the heck is this park? There's a freaking fake SBF spinner. And it was actually better than SBF spinner because I read it what's it right called? It's out of Scene 75. I forgot what it's called, but like I written that one, and then when I wrote that in Luna Park, I was like, this is way it spun a lot more. I was like, okay, it was literally like a wild mouse SBF center. It's like so cool. But anyways, there's this ride called the King or something it was called, and is one of those rides like it's like a I would describe it as like a frisbee, but like it goes upside down. It's like
Okay.
a large version of that, but it's nothing like it. It was such a cool flat ride, and I loved it so much. I was like, that's one of my favorite flat rides I've ever done. Like, cause you like when it like slows down to the top, you're just hanging there spinning, and you're
Oh
just
my
like
God,
getting
that's
hang
crazy.
time. It's insane. It's so cool. I love that ride. One of my favorite rides.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and
I'll have to
that's
look at that if
that
I
whole
can able to find a
park.
picture.
That whole park is just sketchy. Like I remember I went on the boomerang there. They literally stapled the heck out of me. I was so mad. I was like,
Wait, they had a boomerang?
yeah, so they have a boomerang called Anaconda. They have a
What?
coaster. They have a Vekoma Junior coaster, a clone of Woodstock Express called a roller coaster in Hebrew. So
Wow.
literally it was like roller coaster in Hebrew. And yeah, it was
That must have been one of the
ew.
more major parks maybe in the country. I'm not sure because
No, there's another park I think called I forgot what it's called, but there's another park called in Israel, and like it has a SLC and it's called Kumba.
I think I may have heard of that
Yeah,
one.
I wanted to go there, and I was like, dang, I was like, I wanted to go there. Oh, Hunter's here, ill. I hate Hunter.
Yeah, I saw that.
Ill, disgusting.
Wow,
Anyways,
we were on that Q&A segment for a long time, so
yeah, sorry, I like had to explain Luna
no,
Park.
it's
It
all
was just
good.
so sketchy. Ugh.
I didn't even know that you had been. I mean, I think I'd heard you'd been to Israel. I just didn't know that you had actually been to any parks there. So that's interesting to hear.
Oh no, Hunter!
Um,
I literally just wore the shirt for the stream. I literally have not been wearing this every day. He thinks I have been wearing it every day, and I just like
the
I'm not
icebreaker
sweating in
shirt
it. Yeah, I'm wearing the icebreaker shirt. Me and Hunter bought some icebreaker merch, and I'm happy of it.
looks pretty good actually. I was gonna say
It's
something
a
about
really
it.
nice
Yeah,
shirt. I
yeah,
love
it's a
it.
nice shirt.
It's
Yeah,
really nice. So I was like repping it because why not? Hunter,
yeah.
stop. Stop. He's asking me what's the capital of Kansas. Okay, thank you, Badger Steakhoasters.
Oh boy. What is it? I guess now we'll go to our questions for the viewers. This is basically where the viewers answer the questions and we more react to your reactions, but we can also answer these as well. And the first question is, what is your favorite or most anticipated Japanese park and ride? I put favorite because I figured there might be some of you who have actually been there, so that's pretty cool.
Hunter, someone's already answered my question. Someone's already answered your question for me. So
Wait, I didn't. Oh, that.
the what's the capital of Kansas?
Yeah. What is it? Yeah, no. I'm going back to this. Yeah, but yeah, pretty much. Itai, do you have an answer for this? Your most anticipated.
Most anticipated. Oh, all right. There's a bunch of stuff. Okay. Hunter, get out here. Just get out. He said his own premiere in Japan. Just get out. Bye. Like goodbye.
There I think used to be. I don't know if there
Yeah,
is
and then I think I
anymore.
got removed.
I don't believe there is
Most
anymore.
anticipated Japanese park is probably Fuji-Q Highland and Ejinika.
Yeah, I guess for me, my most anticipated park is actually Tokyo Disney Sea, but my most anticipated attraction or coaster would be Ejinika. So yeah, I just saw all these
Everyone's saying
answers.
Fuji-Q and
Yeah,
Ejinika.
Fuji Q and Ejinika, Hakuge. That's another really good one.
Hokuge looks amazing. Looks so good. Siri's like turning on, and I'm not even saying Siri. Like, so stupid.
Let's see.
Lunchtime. Oh yeah, Donda Dopa looks great too.
Coaster Daft's actually been to Japan, so
That's cool.
he'll probably actually have some answers of like that he's actually experienced, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Fuji Q, but it's kind of close. Yeah, Fuji Q, Nagashima, Universal Studios Japan, and Tokyo Disney Sea. I mean, I guess Tokyo Disney Sea
Oh
for
my
me
Universal
is
Studios
a
Japan
little
with
more
Nintendo.
away,
With
but yeah.
Universal Studios Japan with Nintendo Land. Oh my god, has me one of the best parks to go to when Nintendo Land opens.
Yeah, for sure. Super Nintendo World's gonna be really good,
Yes,
actually.
Hunter, we know Dodo Dompa. Yes, we know. It's your most anticipated ride.
Nagashima and the free spin.
Oh my god.
Arashi looks pretty insane
Arashi
though.
looks insane.
Yeah.
I heard that's how they're actually supposed to run. Six Flags does not run them the way they're supposed to, I heard. So-
Coaster Daft said favorite coaster is Ejinika or Ejinika. Yeah, that one makes a lot of sense. That looks really good. It's awesome that you've actually experienced that. Most anticipated or miss is Hakuge. That's pretty cool.
Marina says she's been to Tokyo Disney Sea when she was a fetus. She hardly remembers it. Yeah, Marina's still a fetus, Hunter. It's true. Boogie Woogie's face.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Boogie Woogie Space Coaster.
Boogie Woogie Space Coaster. Rest in peace. Man. Little Phantom. Fuji Q and Ejinika. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of.
That's like the most popular answer, honestly.
Yeah. Nagashima Spa Land for park, interesting, and Ejinika. Oh, Grampus Jet. Oh my god. Is that like the Vekoma suspended coaster or whatever the heck it is? I think so.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's got like an orca theme. But yeah, Tokyo Disney Sea and Hakuge. Yeah.
Yes, we know how to like rough rides. You love rough rides.
Dododompa. Yeah, Mad Cobra has been relocated. Yeah, that was one of the like I think first 4 premiere coasters just in general. And yeah, I got relocated, but it still is somewhere. I don't know exactly where it is. I think they renamed it Crazy Cobra. That's their new name. A lot of Tokyo Disney Seas. I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Oh, Flying Dinosaur. Yes, Flying Dinosaur. That is up there, dude. I wanna ride that ride so
looks
bad.
so good. Oh my gosh.
Flying Dinosaur. Another underrated one that looks really good. I mentioned it earlier. Surf Coaster Leviathan. It's not up there like with Flying Dinosaur and whatnot, but it actually looks really good. Canopy Coaster did a review on it. If you haven't seen it, it's
okay.
Good. That ride actually looks really good. Theme Park Hunting wants to ride White Cyclone.
Yes, because he likes rough rides.
Oh yeah. Also, I guess
love rough rides.
Oh man. Bandit at Yomiuri Land is the most underrated in Japan. Oh yeah, because he's actually ridden it. Yeah.
Bandit looks so good.
Bandit looks really good. Yeah.
Like that ride looks amazing. Also, Space Factory looks like one of the most themed coasters in Japan. Like that ride looks so good.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna be Donkey Kong Coaster. That's gonna be in Nintendo Land, but or no, wait. I don't know if it's not.
Actually, they are building. Well, actually,
I think they're gonna expand it, but I don't know. They're not building it yet, but like they're probably gonna expand it with that. But I really don't know. I know like freaking. That's not gonna be the most. Space Factories are gonna be the most themed coaster in Japan. The most themed ride probably gonna be Mario Kart Experience. That ride, maybe that ride might be the most themed, but who knows? I really don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, Space Factory looks really
Yeah,
interesting.
it really does. It's a Gersar inverted coaster. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Like, that's crazy.
It's cool to see them actually do something besides like an Infinity or a
Yeah, I'm really
Eurofighter.
excited. Maybe it'll be a new model for them. Who knows? I'm excited.
uh, yeah. I'm just looking. Oh, someone said Moonsault Scramble. That ride
That,
looks sick. Oh my
yeah,
god. I don't know if that would have been. I mean, what that thing pulled like over 6 Gs or
I heard. Yeah, I
something. It
did.
was
Yeah,
crazy.
it's
Um,
yeah, insane.
that ride looked insane. The Mana Clone Acrobat. Yeah, it doesn't. It kind of doesn't look as good as Manta. It doesn't have the scenery. It looks like at least. That Manta does, I guess. I mean, I haven't ridden Manta, but it doesn't look quite as good for that reason, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh, Center of the Earth, Journey to Center of the Earth.
that
Actually,
ride.
yeah, because this was, I said a ride, right? I'm surprised we actually haven't gotten anything besides coasters. However, I guess that kind of makes sense, but yeah. Journey to the
Mhm.
Center of the Earth looks insane.
Yeah.
Flying fish. Oh my god. The last Togo coaster ever made.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god. Oh, Twist Coaster Robin. The coaster that was open for less than 24 hours.
Yeah, that ride.
That coaster looks so whack. Hillbilly Texas Bronco.
Gosh.
Wow. I don't even know what to say. Icebreaker, yeah, definitely.
Hunter, no one cares. Just to stop. Just stop. We know Iceberg is your number one, okay? Just stop.
Our next question for you guys, I guess, is favorite drop tower. I mean, I guess everyone's probably experienced one. I was gonna say most anticipated if you haven't done one, which I guess if you haven't, you can go with that. But what's yours, Itai?
Falcon's Fury.
Really? I mean, I guess it makes sense. I would have thought maybe it would have been like Tower of Terror, but
Tower Tier is great, but Falcon's Fury is just you can't experience that anywhere else except for Germany. But like, oh no, not Germany, Sweden.
Sweden.
Other than that, like Sweden's on the other side, kind of like the other side of the world. Other than that, like across the pond, as people like to say. Other than that, I'd rather have it in my home state, home park. You know, I love Falcon's Fury. It's so good. Tower of Terror is great though. I that's like my second favorite. It is so good. But yeah.
I'd actually say my number one's tied between sort of the same ride, but not. But this is between Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, now defunct, at Disney's California Adventure, and actually Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, which took its place.
Is that like the retheme? Is the retheme actually good?
I thought I liked it. I actually like it. The theming, I don't think it's the storyline and everything's not quite as good, but the drop cycle is insane. So
Yeah, I heard
that's what I like
I heard
about
it's like
it.
really like the theming is pretty good, and then the drop cycles are good too. So
The drop cycle is really good in my opinion. Now I guess Falcon's Fury. I figured that will probably be a
yeah,
popular answer.
that or whoever's written it what is it called? Icaros.
Icaros, I think, or yeah, I
Icaros
don't
or
know.
Icaros, whatever it's pronounced. Like I know my friend Boris has written it. He said it's like really good. He said it's better than Falcon's Fury. So I'm like, oh, that's crazy. So Callie's here. Hi, Callie.
Oh really?
Yeah, Callie's here. Hi, Callie.
The drop tower at Canada's Wonderland. I don't know too much about that one actually.
Oh, yeah, that I think it's called Drop Zone.
Yeah,
It looks
probably.
good though. It looks really good. That and I wrote in that no, I didn't even get to do a Carowinds actually because I just was like, I'm not gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it next time I go there. Next time I go there, I'm gonna do it. But I also like Kings Island Drop Tower. Drop line, no, Drop Zone. God, they're all named Drop Zone. I don't know why I'm not like.
Yeah. They're all
Also,
generally pretty good, I think, from what I've
yeah,
heard.
and also Drop Line at Dollywood is really good too.
Oh
I love
really?
it. Yeah, it's a really good drop tower. I like it.
Apocalypse at Drayton Manor. I've heard of it. I just don't know too much about
I
it.
think I know what
So
that is. I
any
think
SNS tower, those are pretty underrated. You get some great airtime at the top of them, at least of the ones I've
Power
experienced.
Tower
So
is really good.
yeah.
Power Tower is great. Love that ride.
Both the bigger ones and the smaller ones. I did the one at Santa Cruz. It's like barely, I think, over 100 feet tall or whatever. That one's also really good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's short as heck, but it's still good. I mean, most drop towers aren't that long, but you
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
Supreme Scream, yeah, that's one of the larger ones I've done. That's a great one. Tower of Terror, yeah, that ride. The one in Florida I want to do just because we kind of lost
It's
ours
so
here.
good.
Yeah,
God, I'm so glad Florida has not rethemed art, or the Disney has not rethemed arts in Florida yet. I'm so glad.
I hope it stays that way
Yeah,
when I get there, which we'll see.
it's
Maybe
so good.
sooner than later. We'll see.
So good.
Falcon's Fury, yeah,
Mm.
I figured. Superman Tower of Power at Over Texas. Oh, but also
Ooh.
the Larson Drop Towers. I haven't experienced one of those, but those
Oh
look
yeah, I heard
great.
Kentucky Kingdom. I want to go there just for that. Like that ride looks insane, insane. Like it literally like goes up and just drops you immediately. Like you just don't get any warning. It just drops you. Like it's
Yeah.
crazy, and it's so fast. It drops you so fast.
You can't really see where you are exactly because it
Yeah,
has that overhead thing. So,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
that's the cool thing
crazy,
about those. I
crazy.
haven't done one yet, but another
Yeah,
reason to go to Kentucky Kingdom, I suppose.
yeah,
Although I know a few parks have it, but yeah.
yeah.
Demons Drop, that's a really cool one. The
That
one at
looks like fun.
Dorney. Yeah, that one
Yeah,
looks fun.
I really want to just get on that so badly. Oh my
Ooh,
god.
actually, though, I mean, I probably wouldn't go to this park, but the Himeji Central Park, they have the one with the water
Oh
bucket.
yeah. Oh my god. I wanted to do that just because you get to wet yourself a water bucket. Like that's gonna be fun.
Acrophobia over Georgia, I've heard that one's really good. Uh,
I did not get to ride that because it
it was
closed on me while I was
broken
online.
down. Ouch.
I'm gonna go to Over Georgia, redeem myself with all these rides because, of course, I had a really terrible day there.
The
Oh
Hershey Tower at. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you gonna say something?
no, I was gonna say yeah. I was gonna say those look really good. Like I think the Hershey drop tower looks really. I heard Kisses is actually really underrated. I heard Kisses
Well,
is
yeah,
actually good.
actually, yeah, probably because what is it? They're SNS, so
Yeah,
yeah.
I heard it gives really good airtime. So
I
I was
didn't
like, okay.
ride those, and I'm so mad.
Really?
I hadn't ridden the other SNS ones yet, and I went in 2017. I didn't. I was kind of like, oh, they don't look that good. They're not that tall, and I didn't ride them. I'll ride them the next time I go. I'm not making that mistake
Yeah, for
again.
sure, do it.
It was also opening year though, so they were. Yeah, I went on a relatively unbusy day, but those rides were pretty. They had a pretty
Mhm.
decent line. Um,
Callie
let's
said the
see.
one in Marineland, which I don't know what's called.
Anything Marine Land is looks so whack. It's
Yeah.
so crazy. That's such a weird park. I'd love to go there, but it is probably also a huge waste of time just to get out there. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, I guess it's near Niagara Falls, which that's cool.
Should we answer the next question?
Yeah, I think we should go to the next one. Yeah. I also saw, I think Hunter said Mean Streak because
Oh,
it has like supposedly the drop track we're used to.
oh gosh.
Um, what manufacturer would you like to see more of in your home country? I
I
said
love
home
this.
country because I know I have some people who aren't from the US watching, so
I love
uh
this question because this is actually really good because a lot of people are gonna say for me especially I'm gonna say Vekoma because I want to see more Vekomas now. I know we have so many Vekomas, so of the bad ones. Just remove all the bad Vekomas, just put in new Vekomas in there instead. Like I just want new Vekomas in the United States. I want to see more of them in the United States. I also want to see more like Intamins. I want to see more like good Intamin, like new Intamin coasters, and not Premiere. No
we already have quite a bit right now,
Hunter, I'm sorry,
actually.
no Premiere. We already have Icebreaker. It's okay.
Yeah, we've gotten quite a few additions from them. I would have to agree with you. Intamin, I'd like to see more of them here.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
Gravity Group,
Yes,
yep.
I need to see more of them at parks. Those are so good.
And Stamford Bridge was right on the money there. Yeah, Gravity Group, that would definitely be one.
I would love to
Uh,
see what's another manufacturer that like is really good and that's not in the US. I'm trying to think. There's like so many manufacturers in the US. But like
uh, yeah, there's quite a few. I see, yeah, Mr. Color Roaster. I know you're from the UK, so Armsy there. Yeah, you guys need that ASAP.
yeah,
I mean, I hope Thorpe Park will be willing to do it, but it seems like that's more of a pipe dream at this point, which is unfortunate. But That'd be great to see.
Oh, okay, I have a good answer for United States. I would love to see more mocks.
Yeah, for sure.
More mocks. We always seen Copyright Strike and Time Traveler. If Dollywood gets one, I'm so down. I'm so down for it because I would love to see Dollywood get an extreme spinner.
We need a mock hyper. That's what we need.
Oh yeah, we need something like DC
Yeah,
Rivals. We
that
need
would be
that.
amazing.
Oh my God, Hunter.
RMC and GCI. We already kind of, well, I don't know if you're where you're from exactly, but we kind of already have a lot of that. That's basically, I think, most of the
I'm about to
additions
get an
here in the US.
RMC.
But if you're somewhere else, that makes sense.
I know, yeah, he's from Florida, so yeah.
Yeah, I guess
We,
for
we,
Florida,
we only
that'd
have
be
one, we
nice.
have like one RMC that's coming this next year, or yeah, this
Yeah.
year. I forgot I can say this year now. GCI, we have no GCIs. Oh no, wait, no, one GCI White Lightning, but it's so bad. I don't even like it. I don't like that ride anymore. White Lightning is so bad now. I hate it. The only good part of the ride is the steel track, literally.
B&M, that's another one that there's certain models I'd like to see,
Yeah.
but I'm kind of done. I mean, I haven't ridden one, but I'm kind
kinda
of done
done with
seeing
B&M.
hypers and dives.
I'm
I'm
done
kind
with
of
B&M
done
at
with
this point.
those.
No, I'm just done with B&M at this point. Like
uh,
we have all these good inverts and all these perks, perfect. Just we don't need to see more. Like it's a perfect amount the way it is.
if we maybe a fly, I'd like to see another flyer.
Zach,
I'll
you're
say
saying
that
White Lightning
much.
is amazing, yet you probably have not ridden it like recently. It is terrible. Terrible.
RMC from Marina. I don't know where
Yeah.
she.
She's
Well,
from
where's she?
Germany, so yeah, of
Okay,
course
yeah, that makes sense
RMC. Yeah. She wants
for
to see
sure.
RMC. And her closest RMC I think is Sweden. So
Yeah, that's oh, no, Untamed. That's in Netherlands. That
oh
would be
yeah, she's
closer.
been
Yeah.
Untamed. She loves Untamed. I forgot
Yep.
there's Untamed, like slipped over my head. But yeah.
Vekoma, yeah, for sure. Intamin, yeah, I would say so, but we are getting a lot of additions from them, so I'd say if I had
Yeah.
to have like a priority, Vekoma would be number one, just because like
Oh my
we haven't
God.
seen a whole lot from
Zach
them.
said it's smooth in the front row. Okay, Zach, I rode front row too in White Lightning, and I rode it in I think in November, and it was rough as heck. Okay, rough as heck. It sucked. The only good part was the steel track. Literally, that's it. Like he doesn't understand. God, Carrick, when you come down to Florida, you're gonna understand like White Lightning is terrible. It is literally terrible. It is so
We'll
bad.
see.
I say Gold Trigger is probably better than that. Like in terms of roughness, like and you say Gold Trigger is like really rough.
I didn't ever say it was really rough.
Or someone said or someone
I did not say that. I said it was like I'm sorry, but I said it was like it was decently
No, no,
rough
no.
the last time I went, but like it also was running slow because it was in the morning. So
Oh, no, I'm not saying. I know a lot of people said though Gold Trigger is rough. So
it's
I'm
my
not
number
saying
14 still though. So
that's pretty good. Anyways,
yeah.
SNS, yes, SN. I was gonna say SNS Air Launch. Like, please, more. Max Force looks amazing. We need more of them. More. I'd love to see
Mexico could use an SNS air
more.
launch.
Yes, I will love to see that.
CCI, they're dead, but that would be
Love
nice
to see more CCIs.
That would be nice. Oh, PAX or PAX. I think it's PAX. Oh my God, they make some of the most whack coasters.
Oh,
I'd actually
God.
love to see like I don't know if they're defunct or not. I don't think they are. Maybe I don't know.
I think they are.
Oh, that
I'm
sucks.
assuming.
Oh my God, their rides look so whack. I'd love to see like a wild train come here.
Yeah, Coast Tunes are saying White Lightning was fine. It's terrible now. You're gonna I saw your Fun Spot Orlando review. He made a Fun Spot Orlando review and he said the perk was okay. You know, it's okay. Yeah, it's like not that good now because White Lightning sucks. So yeah. Anyway, I keep talking about White Lightning, but really I'm getting so off topic.
I'm gonna move on to the next question relatively quickly here, but I'll go through a few more of the. I guess we'll go through a few more of these. SNS and Intamin in the UK. Yeah, you guys could use some SNS coasters badly.
Mhm.
I don't think. Yeah, the UK doesn't have any, or at least England doesn't. So yeah, yeah. CCI. It's unfortunate they're defunct. But you know, if any, I mean, I guess you could put in any one, right? Like someone could totally say Arrow or Togo, even though they're not really defunct, but they just don't make new rides.
Yeah, guys, I would love to see more Togo in the United States.
If they come back, they're probably better off in Japan, because
Mhm.
for some reason they can't build good things in America, it
I don't know
seems
why,
like.
but I guess
Premier and Senyo Kogi. Oh God.
no, no
No.
Hunter, no Hunter.
No, definitely not. I don't even know what coasters they've done, honestly. Like, the only reason I include them in, like, my quizzes is because when I have Japanese manufacturers is, well, it's a Japanese manufacturer, so people might pick it. I literally don't know what they've built. So, yeah. Yeah, no, what, I guess, yeah, I think I'm seeing a lot more things, but I think everyone kind of, I think I went through pretty much
Golden
everything.
Horse, yes. Well, let's see
Oh
where
no. Who put in Golden
Marina.
Horse? Oh my God.
We have a Golden Horse. Yes, Marina.
You know what? I'd be down for the dive coaster.
Yes.
I'd be down for the
More
dive.
Golden Horse dive coasters, guys. That'd be amazing.
I mean, honestly, I just have to experience the one, I guess now two, that they're gonna have there. It looks so
Yes,
weird.
coasters. I would love to see more freaking gravity groups that are the huge ones. Like, I just want to see more Voyage and Hades coasters. Like, please, please, I need that.
Yeah. What was it? The last question we have is, this is for, I know there's a lot of you, or at least a decent amount of you, who have talked about this, college football. So I figured I'd put it in here. This is when we go through. Sorry.
I'm not even gonna answer it.
Alabama or Ohio State. This is for the college championship. That'll be on December 11th. Not December. January 11th. Who do you want to win if you're interested in that? If
I
not,
think Theme Park Guy Production will answer because he's more interested in football than anyone I know. So
honestly, I just want to see a good game. But I mean, I guess I don't know. Like, sometimes I like to root for Alabama because some of my favorite players have come out of there. But I don't know. I just want to see a good game more than anything else. That's all I'll say. Ohio State. Someone was going for Clemson. Ouch. Yeah, they took a beating yesterday. Yeah. So I'm seeing I'm seeing Ohio State mostly. Probably makes sense. Alabama's basically an NFL team. But yeah, I guess maybe this wasn't the best question to ask, because I guess now I realize there's also some international people and just people who aren't interested. But I know there was some people, so yeah. Um, yeah, I'm seeing mostly
yeah,
Ohio State, but yeah, I just want to see a good game. I think that's pretty much that. I think I'll just uh, stop it there because I think everyone's kind of answered if they wanted to answer. So, what is it? We'll move on to our next segment, which is, of course, the one and only what out of 10, which basically how this works is that we watch 5 coaster POVs and you give your either reaction, like I guess your prediction score if you haven't written it, or the actual score you would give it if you have written it. So that's pretty much how that works if you haven't watched before. And give me a moment here to just pull it up because I need to get it on YouTube here. And our first coaster will actually be Dragonflier at, of course, Dollywood. Of course, this has many clones, so...
So I'm gonna say this. I have not ridden it. I went to Dollywood a year before they opened this ride, and Hunter told me he's ridden it. He told me it's okay. So, oh no.
I need to put this up on here. All right, there we go. All right, yeah, here we go. That was a mess. All right, but yeah, Dragonflier at Dollywood. Here's the POV. For
That
this
turn looks so good. Sorry.
No, it's all good. Yeah, no, it does look very good for more of, I guess, a family oriented coaster. Pretty short though. I gave this one a 6.5 out of 10. Looks very solid.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's just literal. I think that was literally it. That was all I was gonna say.
No, for me, I say like I give this like a 6 because it's a family coaster and it looks pretty good for a family coaster. So like I definitely give it a 6.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I just, because it's not anything too crazy, I can't really give it any higher than.
You said it's a 2.
Are you serious?
Of course he did. Oh my
Um,
gosh.
oh my god, that's crazy. Um,
Gosh, Hunter. Whatever. I'm excited
wow,
for this
that's
next one. This
crazy.
next one is gonna be so good. I'm so excited.
Alrighty, make sure to put in your scores if you haven't already. I'm putting them all in right now. Let's see. I'm seeing a lot of sevens, so
Yeah, a lot of 6 and 7s. Yeah.
that's kind of what I figured.
Yeah, for
That
sure.
just makes sense. It seems like that I almost thought about giving it a 7, but I couldn't. The two's gonna probably weigh that down a lot.
Tyson Fury's better. Oh gosh. Of course,
Okay,
Hunter's better.
now we're seeing a little bit of a little bit of variety. It seems like. All right, I think I have almost all the scores here. So, yeah, I think I got those. All right. So let me just put those in, and then we'll put in the next, and then we'll go to the next coaster, which is Jungle Trailblazer at Oriental Heritage at Jinan, in Jinan, I guess. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah,
Yes. Oh, I love this.
this thing
It's
looks really
so
good.
good.
I guess I'll just say straight off the bat that I gave this a 9.
Oh,
So
you don't have the text up. You don't have the text up.
wait, what is it?
The text for Jungle
Oh,
Trailer.
whoops. Yeah. Yep. I figured.
There
Yep.
we
There we
go.
go. I figured I was missing something. There we
I
go.
have not seen this POV. Oh my god, it is hauling.
Yeah.
Oh my god, inversion. It's by Gravity Group, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Oh my god, those air tunnels look sickening.
Yeah. This coaster looks really good.
Oh my god.
I mean, a lot of the China has a lot of great looking wooden coasters, so not too
Yeah. Wood
surprising.
coaster oh my god, wood coaster looks so good.
Yeah, I don't think it's the best looking wooden coaster in China. It looks
I
really
like I
good.
like Python and Bamboo Force. That ride looks so good too.
I like that and Jungle Dragon. Jungle Dragon, if you've
Yeah.
looked at that one, is also sick.
I give it okay, so I give this a solid 9. Like that's a pretty good layout.
Yeah, it has a very
Or
nice looking
actually,
layout. And it has timber liners. I guess I should also mention
okay.
that because
Yeah.
some of these Chinese wooden coasters have PTCs and that kind of
Is it? Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, no, it looks really good. Like the layout looks great, and I love how it has an inversion in it. Like it's so good. It's great.
Yeah, this ride's gonna get a high score. It's probably gonna win, is just my guess.
Yeah.
But I was just kind of curious what the order was gonna be, as I am with all of these. It seems like. Well, yeah, it's got a lot of high scores. I can't do any higher than a 10 out of 10. I literally cannot. I'll just what is it? Yeah, I can't do any higher than that. But yeah, make sure to put in your scores, like I said, if you haven't already. Wow, 6.5 out of 6 and 6.5. Wow, that's
Hello,
okay.
Coach Tunes.
I guess he's saying that it could be like mind blower.
Yeah, but that's how all gravity groups are. Like that's how it usually is.
That's the problem is with this one is that I think I even tried to look up like reviews for it. Like there's barely anything for this because I know some of the Jungle Trailblazers have clones. I don't know if this one is one of those that's cloned, but it's very hard to find even any reviews of it, which is unfortunate but kind of expected. But yeah, it's possible that it might be rougher than most people would expect, which is unfortunate. But yeah, all right, I have the score here for that one, and we'll move on to our next coaster, which is the Bat at Kings Island, which
I've written.
oh, you've written it, nice.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna get my score out of the way. I'm gonna say it's I'd say it's like a 6, 7. Actually, I would say it's a 7. It's solid, but it's okay.
A 7, yeah. I for a suspended coaster, I think out of the existing ones, it looks like honestly one of the better ones. just
It's a
because.
clone of Vortex Icana's Wonderland,
Yeah.
but like
Yes.
Vortex looks so much better because it's of its scenery and the where it's placed. Like this, like you can see, like it doesn't look as good because it's just like over terrain. It looks like it's just in the air a lot. I like how Vortex gets close to the water, and I like Vortex better. It looks better. I haven't written Vortex, but I know Vortex looks better.
Yeah, I kind of agree. It seems like that one looks better. Yes, stopped it. All right, so that's the bat. Make sure to put in your scores if you haven't already. Yeah, like I said, it looks pretty good. I actually gave this one, I guess, a 6.5.
Yeah.
Man, I'm seeing a lot of sevens. Holy frick, this is crazy. What is it? Yeah. The problem is when there's a bunch of scores like back to back to back that are the same, it's hard to put it in. So it's like, wow. That's why I don't that's why I don't put in like usually like top tier coasters like Zadra or something, because obviously they would win, but also like everyone would give it a 10. So
Yeah, exactly.
I determined these through RCDB and see if I can get a POV that I can actually use. So that if anyone was wondering how I pick out these coasters, that's basically how I do it. But if there's anything that's really good, I won't include it because like it'll get 10s across the board.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's all the scores. I have the score for this one. Actually, it's higher than I would have expected. I guess I'll say that much. I mean, I don't. I thought I was gonna be a little too generous, I guess, towards it, but maybe I was wrong. So yeah. And then the next coaster we have is the one and only new for 2020 edition new roller coaster, West Coast Racers at Six Flags Magic Mountain, which was open for a grand total of 3 months. Not even. Actually, yeah, not even. Sad. So West Coast Racers at Six Flags Magic Mountain. I gave this one an 8. I have not ridden it, unfortunately. I did not ride it because I couldn't get on it within that like 2 to 3 month time frame.
Watch Hunter's gonna say premiere. Oh, Airtime Toes gave it 8 too.
Yeah, it looks really fun. I'll say that. It looks super fun and looks really re-rideable. It may not be the best fit at the park at all, actually, but it still looks very fun.
Of course, Hunter gives it a 10. Of course he does.
Oh my god.
So premiere, he's gonna give it a 10. I say it's an 8. It's a good ride. It looks like a really good ride. Has solid air. It looks like it has solid air time. That wave turn looks insane. The launches look pretty forceful. Other than that, I give it a solid 8 for sure. This portion though, I heard is like really annoying. Like this when you're going through this, it's like really slow and really annoying. It looks really annoying from the POV. I just want to like get through it.
Shoot. Now, all right. Now I'm trying to. Oh man. Yep. All right. I got it again. Like I said, the score sometimes it like auto scrolls down and it makes it harder for me for some reason, which is kind of annoying. Is it still on the launch track? Oh my god. I may have not like I hadn't seen a POV in a good while, so I didn't know how long this. I guess I could have fast forwarded
It's long.
Oh my god. Well, all right. It's all right.
It's long because it duels, so because it goes it's a Mobius.
All right.
Really? The pit stop was like 7 seconds? That's crazy, Chris.
My god. Oh my god, launch. What is it doing? What?
It's waiting for the train.
Okay, thank god. That took so long. It's
the
crazy.
white side is better than the yellow, I have to say.
I'm amazed that they actually, out of all the official POVs, they would have released this. I'm surprised. I guess I usually fast forwarded through that part, so I didn't realize how long that was. Oh no,
the trains are great. I think the trains are so nice, but I know they're like Skywalker trains. I'm just talking about like the design of them. Like they're so. I love the front car. It's so cool.
Yeah, the cars actually, you're right. I think they do look really nice. They do look really well done. which is saying a lot because Magic Mountain, their
Yeah.
trains aren't really anything exceptional usually, but these look really nice, at least from the pictures I've seen.
Hi, Marina.
And I have the score in here. Alrighty. Oh, this is not the last coaster. For some reason, I thought it was. The last coaster is actually Abismo at Parque de Atracciones, or Attracciones. I don't know how to pronounce it,
Parque
but whatever.
de Atracción.
Yeah.
Atracciones.
De Madrid. So obviously this is a coaster in Spain. I have to load it up on a separate thing because I remember it has an ad before it, so I don't want to get that on here. Of course.
That's good to know, Chris. Not gonna lie. He's saying that the opposite West Coast racers were really good before the park worked out the kinks. So you just wait in the pit stop for like a couple seconds. So it's good.
Alrighty. Actually, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, that's weird. All right, I'm gonna have to stop it and share it again because of the ad. So that was. Alrighty. Here we go. I think this will work. All right. So here's Abismo, POV by the Parque Reunidos group. Basically, the group that owns this park. That's where the POV is from. But this ride looks pretty weird. I mean, it's kind of like other Skyloops, but it has an extended layout, so it's pretty whack. But it looks pretty cool. I guess before the ride starts, I'll say that I gave this one a 7.5. So if anyone was wondering, that's what I gave it. I think it looks really fun. Also, the shakiness, I don't know if that actually has to do with the roughness because I know some.
No, I heard it's like really smooth.
I think that whoever mounted this just did a terrible job. So
yeah.
I meant to mention that. I don't think that's actually that big of an issue. All right, and that's, I think, pretty much it, I guess. But yeah, that's Abismo. Pretty interesting looking Mauer. What would you give it?
I say for Abismo, it looks so good. Like, even though it's short, I give it like an 8. Like, it looks really good.
Yeah, it looks really good. I would have to. And I'm seeing a lot of 8s here in the chat, so yeah, that definitely makes sense. Another 7.5. There's 7. Has anyone here ridden this? I kind of doubt it, but that'd be cool if someone has.
I just don't like. There's interesting scores.
Yeah. Now it's starting to get a little more consistent. Alrighty, so if you haven't put your scores in yet, make sure to, because I actually just got them all because a lot of them were really similar, so that one was pretty quick. Yeah, man, this ride, it's just, it just looks so strange because it has the extended layout. So yeah, I think everyone's put in their scores, so I'll get the thing here. And then, yeah, that'll be that. Actually, some of these were pretty close, so this will be pretty good. Alrighty. So, with that being said, we've reached the end of this thing, so I'll go in order of how these placed, I guess, in terms of the scores you gave it here in the chat. And in 5th place out of the coasters we just saw was Dragonflier at Dollywood with a score, an overall score and an average score of a 6.36 out of 10. Seems about right because what I gave. I mean, it's a cool ride, but at the end of the day, it is a family coaster, so it is what it is. Same can kind of be said for Bat at Kings Island, which was 4th with a score of 6.57 out of 10. In 3rd, we had Abismo with a 7.63 out of 10, which, yeah, I guess that makes it makes sense. It's a weird ride, so, but definitely a really cool looking one. In 2nd, we have West Coast Racers with an average score of an 8.05. And in 1st, we have Jungle Trailblazer, which had a score of an 8.73 out of 10. So that was pretty much all the coasters. Anything you want to say here, Itai?
I don't know. I think I just knew Jungle Trailblazer would be the winner because it just looks so good. Like, out of all these coasters, it looks good. But I'm surprised West Coast Racers got a pretty decent score. Not a lot of people say it's like amazing. I think it looks great. So.
Yeah, I actually thought West Coast Racers had a chance to maybe win if people thought that Jungle Trailblazer, more people would have thought it would have been rough, which I thought was a possibility. But yeah, I think out of all of these, I actually haven't ridden any of these, which is unusual. Usually I've actually ridden one of the coasters I show on here. But if I had to write any of these, Jungle Trailblazer would be my number one overall. My number one overall pick. I was gonna say that like it was a draft. My number one pick here. So yeah. So that makes sense. And I guess the next thing we'll go into is kind of the topics of discussion. This is another thing where you, the viewers, can kind of participate. The first thing I have here is New Year's wishes or resolutions. We don't have to spend too much time on this. This can do with your channel or, I guess, or coasters or visiting parks. I'm just going to be pretty simple here. For next year, getting back to uploading more videos and doing stuff outside of the streams is definitely a big thing here. And then also being more active on the channel Discord. That would also be another thing, which I also have that here in the description. If you haven't gone on the Discord, I have that. But of course, traveling more. I know things are kind of crazy, but traveling more and actually visiting parks is a goal I have. I want to be able to do that. And since this is my senior year of high school, kind of reestablishing connections with friends I haven't talked to in a while, kind of figuring out who I'm going to stay connected with beyond high school is the things I'm kind of focusing on for this year. A few of the things anyway. So yeah, that's my stuff. Itai, you have anything?
So I have a lot of goals for this year. New year, new me. I'm kidding.
Wait,
New year, new me. I'm kidding. Because I've been saying that, and I was like, don't say that. But like, anyways. So honestly, for my channel, when this rebranding happens and I make the announcement that my channel is being rebranded, I'm gonna probably bring on more content. I'm gonna do more different vlogs because I'm thinking of bringing back vlogs into my channel and trying to make vlogs just more like entertaining. And I think I know how to do that now, so I think it's gonna be easier to do vlogs and just better for my channel. And I'm also probably do more live streams, come up with more new segments, and go to a lot more parks and get a lot more footage, and probably buy a new GoPro because I need a new GoPro.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Because I need one. I need some good POVs and good photos from there. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. And yeah, and I'm gonna figure out doing good in school. I just want to finish sophomore year, like do it right. Junior year's gonna be very stressful, so I'm not looking forward to it. So
yeah, those are some pretty good goals there, and hopefully you do get that GoPro. That'd be pretty awesome.
I know, I'm really excited. And then I was gonna say I also have a second channel. I never really promoted this. I don't really promote this on my
Your
main
footage,
channel.
yeah.
So I have like a second channel where I post some like off-ride footage of like where I go when I go to parks. I post like a Thunderbird, Kumba, Cheetah Hunt, Cobra's Curse, and a Manta off-ride so far. I'm gonna post more and probably post some POVs when I get a new GoPro eventually. So just stay tuned.
Yeah, I feel bad. I should have put that in the description.
It's okay, you're good.
I guess a link, but yeah.
It's fine. I don't really care if that doesn't get big because it's just a channel where I just post footage on there. People can use it whenever they want, like footage for their video. So it's fine. But yeah.
For New Year resolutions, Theme Park Guy Productions. Zach, is that his name, Itai?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's pretty good there, finding a job and applying for a college. Those are some pretty good goals there.
That's what I need to find a job really badly. I just need to find a job. I want to just do YouTube and then find a job. Like that's what I want to do.
Yeah, those are some
good source of income for a 16-year-old. So that's like I want to do that.
808 Coaster Life break his 1-year coaster drought. He's from Hawaii, so it's pretty difficult to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be pretty difficult, but I hope it happens for you, Chase. I hope that happens. Let's see.
Oh yeah, another New Year's resolution: ride Iron Gwazi almost 100 times. Let's do it. Let's do it.
What was it? I'm seeing a lot of like more uploading. Yeah. That's one for me because what is it? There for various reasons I just haven't been doing it, but I'm definitely working towards it. Like me getting sick over break.
Oh, trust me, I'm like
in it, but yeah.
I've been so lazy lately. Just now, I'm trying to come up with video ideas because I need to come up with video ideas, and I just can't. My brain is just stopping, like from processing stuff. Yeah. And then once school comes back, I'm just not even gonna be able to do YouTube anymore. That's what happens. Like I have a break, and I just don't commit to YouTube. Just like I have all this time, but I don't care. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of things happen. Things like that kind of happen. So you just kind of got to figure out, I guess, how to manage your time, I guess, and everything. That's something I've been trying to figure out the past 2
Yeah.
years. I've been not even 2 years. I've been doing this, but around there.
500 cred. It's a good goal. 500 credits. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. If I even get to 100 this year because I need 6 more, that would be nice. But well, I guess if I go to a new park, I probably will break it. So actually, yes, I guess that is a goal. I didn't even think of that, but yeah, I guess
Thank
so.
you, AOA Coaster Life. Thank you for saying you have a right to not look forward to junior. Thank you, because I do not want to look forward to it. Just don't.
Yeah. Uh, it can be it's pretty tough at times.
Oh
Uh,
god.
yeah. Let's see. What else? I'm
Hi,
seeing
Dale.
Coaster Daddy's here.
Yeah.
Nice. Good to see you here, Dale. Um, yeah. Shoot. Now I'm lost. I'm trying to. It's scrolled down
Sorry.
again. No, it's fine. No, it wasn't your fault. It's because this thing it's automatically scrolled down. That's why. Um,
Mhm.
Upping the quality of videos. I'm seeing a lot of channel stuff, which makes a lot of sense. I can totally see that. Marina to start a channel and go to more parks. Yeah, these are pretty good here. Coast Tunes is trying to hit 10K. Hey, I think you can reach it. I mean, the way you've been
Oh yeah.
growing and your videos
Oh
are really
yeah.
good. I think you can reach it.
Mhm.
It won't be easy, but
Yeah, but
I
he'll
totally
definitely
think
get
you
there.
could. Yeah, I totally think that's an attainable thing, for sure. Upload weekly for Coaster Josh. Do live streams. Yes, that would be awesome.
That's what I'm trying. I'm trying
Um,
to updo live streams too.
Buy a gimbal and create new segments for the channel. Yeah, those once again more great goals there. Uh, let's see. I'm trying. Oh yeah, airtime thrills. Yeah, that was a 500 creds. Yeah, that's a pretty crazy goal. We're having a lot of Coaster Time veterans on the stream. Oh yeah, like people who've come on before. Yeah, actually, I just
Yep.
noticed that. Yeah, we got Chris, we got Dale, we got you, Jace, we got Hunter, we had Zach for a little bit. I think almost everybody I think I've ever had. Yeah, I think we've had him on here at some point, which is pretty cool. But yeah. I guess we'll move on to the next sort of thing, which this is underappreciated rides or attractions at your home park, or if you don't really have a home park, like I know Jace here in Hawaii, so the park you've been to the most. Yeah. Itai, what would you say is yours if you could think of one off the top of your head?
Oh, underappreciated rides. There's a lot of rides, that are underappreciated at Busch Gardens Tampa. One of those Cheetah Hunt. Everyone hates Cheetah Hunt. I know I can name two people right now in the stream that hate Cheetah Hunt. Marina, and who else do I know? I I know Michael, my friend Michael, soccer Michael, does not like Cheetah Hunt either. They hate it. And Cheetah Hunt is great. It's a great ride. It's very underappreciated. Hunter and I literally love that ride. We adore it. So yeah.
For me, because I consider Magic Mountain my home park, I'd like to go with a flat ride, but to be completely honest, I haven't done a whole lot of them. I've only been there once since Crazanity opened, I think. So that would probably be one if I'd ridden it, but I haven't. But I guess for coasters, Gold Rusher, it's actually my favorite Aero Mine Train, and people don't really talk about it at all. I don't even think I myself talk about it that much, but that ride's I think really good. And of course, it's like an opening year attraction, so it's a classic ride for sure, and I think it's one that's underappreciated. And
Yeah.
then Revolution, of course, the first coaster to have a vertical loop, at least modern coaster. Yeah, that one kind of gets lost a lot, kind of gets lost in the mix of all the coasters. And it isn't incredible, but the ride is still really fun, and it has great terrain usage. So it's a fun ride and one that I don't ever hear people talking about. So yeah, let's just, I guess, let's see what's in the chat. Kraken. That one seems to be a little polarizing. It seems like nowadays. Some people either love it or hate it.
It's bipolar, that ride. It is just, it can be good on some days, it can be bad on some days. It's just so bipolar.
At least it's not Scream, which is like terrible all the time.
Yeah.
Or maybe not terrible, just not good.
I mean,
Bizarro. Oh wait, no, Itai, you go.
I was saying maybe Chris can attest to Scream being bad, but we'll see.
Yeah, he doesn't like it a whole lot. I don't think. Bizarro at Great Adventure. Yeah, that's another one that kind of gets lost in the mix.
Yeah, and I hear it's like really good, honestly.
Tehran, that
I know
one's
why-
interesting.
I don't know why Marina says that, because everyone talks about Terran as like looking like one of the best coasters. I don't know why she's saying that.
I think it seems like European enthusiasts like rave about it, but people from the US who have gone and ridden it don't seem to care about it as much as it seems like for the most part. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but yeah.
People care about it. I know one person, I'm not gonna say his name. I think like everyone, like some of my friends know what I'm talking about. There's one person that literally thinks it's his favorite coaster ever, and I'm like, and he's ridden like a bunch of other better coasters in it, and he thinks like it's his favorite. So, yeah,
I think I might know who that person is, but
do you know?
I don't want to say it because if I'm wrong, I don't want to look bad on here. Although, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter.
I'll tell you after.
Yeah, no, that's good. Incredible Hulk. That's another one that seems like people are kind of like.
It is not better than Hagrid. You are high. You are high. It is just not better than Hagrid. It is not. Hagrid is way better than Hulk, by all means, because Hagrid is just like the experience, the theming, the ride is just so good.
The crazy thing about Hulk is, I mean, I still feel like now it's still, at least when you're talking about Universal Orlando, it's still talked about at least a little bit. But when Velocicoaster comes in, that coaster I think is gonna kind of get lost.
Yeah,
which
Hulk
is
gonna get lost.
crazy because like back when I was an enthusiast, like in 2013 and stuff, and I was watching all this stuff, like a lot of people talked about Hulk. So now it's gonna be like a forgotten coaster.
Yeah,
which
when
is crazy.
yeah. Someone said Coaster Dad. Yeah, 808 Coaster. It is Coaster Dad. He like thinks it's like it's his favorite coaster ever. So, and I'm like, you've ridden like a more better coaster than I have, and you think Terran's like your favorite, like whatever. Anyways, so it's fine.
Tigress, Premier Skyrocket 2's. Yeah, I would actually agree.
That is underappreciated.
Yes,
Everyone's like,
yes.
it's so bad, but it's so good. I love that ride.
I'd say the same for Superman Ultimate Flight. I mean, I guess, you know, it's still like, because people only talk about Joker and Flash, I feel like, for whatever reason, that it kind of gets lost. But yeah, that for sure. Splash Mountain, rest in peace. Oh man, that's so sad.
Oh god. Icebreaker. I know it has it open, but Icebreaker. That's gonna be very underappreciated when it opens. Oh, everyone's gonna like be like, next okay. My Hunter is gonna be the only person saying, "Oh my god, Icebreaker is so god tier." So they're the only person saying that.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm curious to see what the reaction is when it actually opens.
I'm excited to ride it though.
Yeah,
I'm excited to ride it. Like, you guys are gonna see my reaction when I first ride it with Hunter, because you know Hunter's gonna go slobber all over it. I'm gonna be over here being like, okay. I think it's not gonna be bad.
Viper. I said Viper. Viper at Six Flags Magic Mountain and Diamondback at Frontier City. Yeah. Well, Viper, I'm not the biggest fan, but I've gotten better rides on it more recently. I think if I give it more of a chance, I think I'll actually like it a lot more, because I used to really dislike it back in like 2013 and 14, before I was on YouTube. So yeah, and Diamondback, any Aero shuttle coaster, I would think is underappreciated.
Someone said Jersey Devil. It's be very underrated. It's now that because now it's opening next year and it lost all of its hype. It's gonna like not gonna have all that hype when it opens. So,
and it's also at the park with El Toro, so even long term, it's kind of like. But I mean, I'm super hyped for it.
Pumped for that ride. Yeah.
Accelerator at, I believe, Drayton Manor is what this is. what is that one? I can't remember off the top of my head.
I don't know either. I don't know
Um,
what it is.
that's not good. Tiki Twirl. I've heard of it, but like, wait, okay, what is this?
I think it's at Cedar Point.
Oh wait,
It's
wait. I
that
think
flat ride. You can
that's
look it
if
up.
it's at Cedar Point. Yeah. Wait. I see one. The one that pulled up was at Great America, like California's Great America, but I don't think he's been. So that I guess
I
yeah,
think
probably
it's
at
Cedar
Cedar Point. I don't
Point.
know. I haven't heard of that. So or maybe I don't know. Ooh, Thunderhawk at Dorney Park. That is one I don't hear a whole lot of good stuff about. And Green Lantern at Great Adventure. That one seems to have been getting more of a resurgence lately, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of these. I guess,
There's a lot of people.
yeah, that too. Because I'm like thinking about it, I'm like, wow, these don't usually take that long.
Oh wait, Tiki. Someone's saying, what was it? What was it called? Tiki.
Yeah, what is Tiki Twirl? I'm so
Someone's saying
confused.
they're saying it's a family Vacoma family boomerang.
Wait, no, but someone's
Oh,
saying
no,
that
that's Accelerator. Sorry, that's
it's like a
Accelerator.
scrambler on a
It's a
slanted
scrambler. Okay,
platform.
Tiki Twirl is a scrambler. Accelerator is the Vacoma family boomerang. That's what they're saying it is.
Okay.
Accelerator is.
I guess I'll have to kind of speed through these. Batman the Dark Knight. Haven't heard the best things about that. Magic Mountain's flats aren't that great except the new ones. Probably why I haven't ridden any of them or very many of them. I've done the pirate ship for whatever that's worth. Hang time is actually pretty underappreciated. I guess now it is. When it first opened, California enthusiasts were crazy about that thing.
Yeah.
And it was way overhyped in my opinion. Gemini. Oh yeah, Gemini's awesome. I love Gemini, so definitely. Colorado Adventure. Scream blows. There's your answer. There it is. Yep, it's not good. Yeah, it's just not good.
Next topic.
Yeah, we'll move to the next one. I think. Yeah,
We're standing too
we're
long.
going crazy. Yeah, that's basically what was the ride that you missed out on that was like the most like either like it made you the most sad or the most it was like the most painful to miss out on.
My first
basically.
visit to Cedar Point, I did not ride Dragster
Oh, that hurts. That's a bad one. Yeah.
because the first day we went, it was closed the whole day, and we went. Then that night, like me and my friend Michael decided we were going to Life of Money Forest so we can get a last ride of the night. We did, but we saw Dragster testing. Okay, Cedar Point, they opened Dragster for 30 minutes after the park closed. Okay,
Oh my god.
so it was like 10:20. We ran, and so Millennium Force to Dragster, that's a long walk. So we literally like ran from Millennium Force to Dragster, and when we got to Dragster, they closed off the entrance, and I was so mad. And then the next day, we waited in line in the morning when the park opened. The ride didn't open because the winds were too high. So I didn't even get to ride at all that trip at all. And my
That
friend Michael got
sucks.
to ride it basically like after I left. Cedar Point, but like I was so mad. But then 2019, I finally got on Dragster first time, like with Maddie from Coaster Mad. That was the best, one of the best rides ever. So good. We were freaking out, me and her. It was insane. So I'm glad I got on it though. But yeah, that's one of the most painful rides I missed out on.
Yeah, that one's tough. Yeah,
Mhm.
that would be tough. For whatever reason, when I visited, it was like up 80% of the time, it seemed like. So I got
Really?
really lucky. Yeah, I got 3 rides in one day. So, that's pretty
Wow,
good.
that's very lucky for Dragster.
Yeah, very lucky.
Gosh.
Um, luck was on my side. 16 out of 17 credits in one day.
That's really good.
Only one I couldn't do was Wilderness Run because,
Yeah, you're too tall.
yeah.
You have to school child.
Man.
You literally have to like borrow a kid. You're like, can I like ride with them so I can get the
That
credit?
is so creepy
It
though.
is
There's
so
no
creepy.
way. No way. Only way is if like someone was like, "Oh, well, I need someone to ride with them." Then maybe I'd go for it. But even then that'd
Yeah,
still be a little weird, but
yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean, Coaster Mania, they have ERT all wilderness run, so you don't have to like if you go.
I want the day afterwards. Because okay, the reason why is because my school, the whole like it getting out was just had a bad time where I literally couldn't do it on the Saturday, so
Oh, that
I went on
sucks.
Sunday. I
Oh
mean,
my
not it
god.
did not. I mean, it wasn't great. Like, well, my visit was really good. I mean, I would have liked to have done what is it, Coaster Mania, but I still enjoyed my visit a lot. It's just I didn't really meet people, I guess. So, uh,
Mhm.
but that would have been very nice to do, but and get some of
Oh
those
my
rides. But
god,
yeah.
Callie, I hate her right now because she said so went to Six Flags America in 2018. Max was supposed to open, okay? Was not open. Was not open. It was still like it tested though. We saw it test, but like it didn't open at all. When we thought
Oh,
it could
that
open like
sucks.
when we went, and it opened literally like 3 weeks after we went.
Oh,
I
ouch.
was so mad. I was like, oh, I want to ride Max Force. We missed out on Wizard too because Wizard was closed. So I was like, great. I have to come back to Great America now to ride Wizard.
Oh, you gotta ride Wizard. It was a top 50 steel coaster in the golden tickets for whatever that's worth, which is really sad.
Yeah,
That's I don't even know how that's possible. That's
I don't know
just
either.
crazy. And I think like there were some like it was crazy like some of the coasters that weren't on there, and it was like Wizard was on there. It was nuts.
Mm.
I think Max Force was eligible the year of, and it wasn't even on there, which is just sad.
It's so good. I'm
Um,
great.
G-Force. Oh, Expedition G. Yikes.
I think saying G-Force or Dre
Or
Mariner.
is he just? Oh, that. Okay, at least that wouldn't be as bad, but that sucks because it closed forever.
We're planning.
Yeah.
My friends and I are planning on buying that ride.
Like what for
We're gonna,
500K
yeah,
or whatever?
yes, we're gonna put it in the back of our backyard in of our house. We're just gonna
Oh
buy
my
it, and we're gonna have it
god.
as a credit.
That's nuts.
Planning on doing that. Stay
Accelerator
tuned.
at knots. Yeah, that's bad.
Oh
That's
yeah,
tough.
I was like happy he missed it, but now he's gonna go back this year. I hate it. Oh, I hate that Hunter's going back to knots because then he's gonna get to ride accelerator and actually he was tank time too. So
Yikes. Yeah. Storm Runner. Oh, because you would have went this year. Yikes. That's a tough one.
I'm so glad I didn't go this year because Storm Runner wasn't open. I was supposed to go this year and then our trip got canceled because of COVID. But
I,
um
I'm scared that if it. I don't even know if it'll open next year though. They haven't gotten the part, I guess. So
really
I mean, it sound apparently Hershey Park's optimistic that they'll be able to get it, but probably not by the opening of next year. Like
dang.
it'll probably be at some point next year, but not when the park first opens is what it sounds like. Maybe that's wrong, but Hershey Addict has some videos on that, and since he knows people there, he knows more about that stuff.
That's
Um,
crazy.
but yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. Yikes. Yeah, that's tough. Son of Beast and Firehawk and X. Oh, all of how you missed. Oh my God, that sucks.
Crazy.
Oh my God. I mean, Son of Beast. I mean, it would have been nice if you'd written it just so you could have had the credit. But it wasn't that.
This
It
on
didn't seem like a great. But
Firehawk.
Firehawk, ouch,
Firehawk
ouch.
looks so good.
That's a tough one. I guess for me, if anyone was curious, West Coast Racers.
Mhm.
It was basically all built up when I went in Halloween of 2019, but it just wasn't open. And then the other ones, Indiana Jones at Disneyland, I still have not done.
Oh my god.
And California, I didn't do California Screamin' before it got rethemed,
Oh
which
my god. That
those are
sucks.
not good.
That
Those suck.
sucks.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, Big Bad Wolf.
Oh,
Ouch.
that sucks. Oh, that
I'm
was
just trying to go through the more notable. Oh
the
my God.
pain. The
T
pain.
Express and Fujiyama. Ouch.
The pain.
Volcano the Blast Coaster. Oh my god, that's so
Oh,
sad.
no.
Some like the worst ones are the ones that are like you can't get on anymore. Like I mean, the
Yeah.
worst I've had it is California Screamin', which I mean that sucks, but it's not as bad
At
as
least
like Volcano.
it's not completely closed, you know. It's just
Yeah,
routine. I hate the ones
yeah.
where like they're the completely defunct. I'm glad I got to ride Gwazi when it was Gwazi, because like if I didn't, I would have been so mad. But I'm glad I got to ride Gwazi.
I never saw it, but Scandia Screamer's gonna probably haunt me forever. That one, I can't believe I missed
You never
that.
ridden it?
I didn't write it before it closed. I never
Wow.
saw it. I mean, I didn't even know about it until like 2017 because even though it was in California, it was like obscure and like people didn't talk about it that much. Then it kind of started getting popular. I'm like, okay, I'll probably get to it eventually. And then of course it's like, nope, we're gonna close it. Ah man, that sucked. That was unfortunate.
Oh, this sucks. I oh yeah, I went to Kingsman 2018. Volcano was still standing, and I was so mad. I was like, no, it's closed. I was so mad. I was like, it looks so good.
Wait,
So mad.
what did you miss?
Volcano.
Ah, that's yeah.
And but I went
Yikes.
to Kingsman when they announced it closed for the season. So I was like, no, no. It was the year like they closed a ride. It was the year they closed a ride at the beginning of the year. I went in summer. They closed a ride completely.
Did you know at the time that oh
Nope,
okay wait, did you know at the time it was done forever?
nope.
Oh
I
my
thought it was gonna
god.
open, and it never did.
Oh,
Just
that's
they
sad.
completely tore it on the ride. I was so mad. I was like, they have to open that ride because I want to ride it, and of course I didn't ride it. I'm so mad.
Okay, I guess now we'll move on to the last topic, which is if you could bring a this is I guess another question. If you could bring a manufacturer and one ride along with it back from the dead, what manufacturer and ride would you choose? The ride has to be from that manufacturer. So,
Ooh,
yeah.
this is hard. Okay, that's hard.
I mean, I guess I'll go first. Aero Dynamics with Eagles Fortress. I know Aero, it would be kind of. I mean, I think they could adapt. They had a lot of variety before.
Yeah,
I
they
think
could
they would
have.
be best equipped to be able to survive again if they sprung back up. Where Schwarzkopf and CCI, I doubt they would do a whole lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was gonna say Arrow, Big Bad Wolf. That's what I was literally gonna say. Hunter stole my answer. Basically, I was gonna say that. That's like literally. I want to see. I want to ride Big Bad Wolf again so badly. Verbolten is not bad though. I'm
Wait,
excited to
you
ride.
also rode Big Bad Wolf?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I thought you said you wanted to ride it again.
No, I
So,
wanted to ride. Oh no, I would no. I didn't go to
okay.
Virginia until like 2018. So no.
I was about to say, I'm
actually,
like, I didn't know
actually, I
that.
went in. I went in 20. I went in like 2016, but like that was big to visit my family. But like other than that, I went to Virginia in 2018 to go to actual theme parks. So yeah. I mean, Verbolten is not bad though. It's a good ride. I think Big Bad Wolf would have been better.
Yeah, probably.
Just more nostalgic. I don't know. And then oh wait, there's like another ride that really looks so good, and wait, trying to think. Um,
What model?
it'll come to me.
Wait, what model of the ride you're thinking of?
Yeah, I know it's a steel. It's probably Steel Coaster.
That's all you know. Ouch.
Oh, it'll come to me. Just we'll look at the comments.
All right, yeah. Another Arrow and Eagles Fortress. Yeah, definitely. Can you imagine Everland with that top two? They had it for like a few months. I mean, that would have been
Oh my
that's
god, I would have
crazy.
cried.
Schwarzkopf. Yeah, like my only concern is I don't know how they would really survive. Just because they didn't really have that much of variety. So, yeah. Crystal Beach, Cyclone, and Harry Traver, I guess that's who was responsible for that. So, that's crazy. I don't know that I'd want that because that coaster was maybe a little too crazy.
Hmm.
But yeah. I
I'm
mean,
trying.
B&M's not defunct, but I guess like if you just had to bring back a defunct ride, Dueling Dragons, sure.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to think of the ride that I was trying to think of. Oh,
Ooh, CCI and Mega Zeph. I just saw that.
Ooh, that's a good one. The one I want to see come back, like it's not made defunct manufacturer, Premier Rides and Batman and Robin the Chiller.
Oh, yeah, that would be a
That
good
ride looks
one.
so good.
And actually, oh wait, no, you go.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, speaking of Premier Ride, someone mentioned Speed the Ride. That's another
That
cool
ride looks
looking
so
one.
good. Oh my god.
I went to Vegas a year after it closed. But I wasn't into coasters, so there was no chance. I was scared of coasters
Oh
back
my
then, so there was no
god.
chance I was gonna ride it. I mean, I literally went to Adventure Dome and didn't do Canyon Blaster,
Oh
so.
my god.
But I did do their Minor Mike coaster, which is now defunct, so.
That's good.
For whatever that's worth.
At least you got a credit. That's defunct.
It was the first coaster outside of California I ever rode, and now it's gone, which is sad, but I guess it's something at least. Let's see what else we got here. Meme streak. Oh god, Din coming back would not be good.
No.
I don't even know
No,
what they
stop.
do. That would be bad. Ooh, Arrow and Shockwave at Great America. That's a cool one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
What else? No, never mind. That was a different one that I was thinking of.
This one's more of a curiosity, but just another Arrow coaster I'd like to experience because hardly anyone did. I believe it was in a park in Tokyo. It was in Japan at the very least. But they had this Arrow suspended coaster called Hayabusa. Apparently the ride wasn't that good, but it had like this 120-foot tall like drop and a turn that looked crazy. Like the entire experience didn't look amazing, but it looked but the like that first moment looked nuts. So that's just something interesting.
I'm gonna say ENF Miller and Scania Screamer.
Yeah. I guess ENF Miler's not a defunct, but yeah, if you were thinking of defunct rides, yeah. I mean, that would be one for me as a California enthusiast I'd love.
Marina's not leaving. Zach's leaving. Bye, Zach. The park out production is gone.
LA Thompson Scenic Railroad. I think we got all. I think I went through all of these, so I think that'll do it for the topics, and that'll bring us to basically the end of the stream. And before we get to the Q&A, just a few last things I'll say for channel things like supporting the channel. If you haven't yet, like this stream and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and are interested in coasters and theme parks. And of course, follow my Instagram at Coaster Hour and join the Discord if you haven't. Both of those are in the description. And also I've been making quizzes on Sporkle. I have the link to those in the description as well. If you want to follow me and take some of those quizzes or just do some of those quizzes, you can also do that as well. And also the next episode of Coaster Time will be on Monday, January 18th, which is a holiday. So that'll be that. That's pretty much all I have to say there. Anything you want to say, Itai, before we get to the final Q&A?
I just want to say thank you for having me on, Carrick. It was really nice actually getting a redeeming live stream to actually be here and actually have good Wi-Fi this time. It was really fun. Like, answering questions and getting to those POVs. And I wanted to tell you guys, stay tuned for the announcement video. Again, I'm so excited for this announcement. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be a very big change to my channel. So, but it's gonna be a nice change. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, make sure you follow me on Instagram for daily coaster photography. And yeah.
I have the links to his Instagram and his channel also in the description. So if you want to check that out. And yeah, thank you for coming on here. It's been awesome having you
No problem.
here.
It was really fun. I'm having a great time.
And with that said, this will be the end of stream Q&A. So any last questions you have or any that we didn't get to earlier, you can ask them now, and that'll pretty much bring us to the end of the stream. A little over time, I guess, but not too bad. So yeah, that'll pretty much be how it ends. Yeah. Did I already do the shoutouts to other channels? Yes, I did. I have the links to their channels also in the description. So I guess just to run through the ones I mentioned, Parks Bros reached 9,000 subs, Coaster Roaster reached 1,000 subs, Coast Tunes reached 2,000 subs, and Roller Coaster David reached 1,000 subs. So those were the shoutouts I gave. All amazing channels, for sure.
Yes.
Let's see. I'm actually, I guess we're not getting too many other questions for right now. I'll wait for a little bit because I know StreamYard's on a little bit of a delay. So
Someone said, "What is the best Alan Shoki moment?"
yeah, I saw that.
I don't know. I don't know.
Like, is this like supposed to be like from a moment like from his interview or like a coaster moment? I don't know exactly.
Alan Shoki, if it's a coaster moment, my favorite thing he's created is the wave turn.
X2's first drop. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that would be
that's
mine.
cool.
Making Arrow go bust. I don't think that was his fault. That wasn't his fault, really.
Alan
So.
Shoki was just doing his job as being a coaster
Yeah,
designer. I approve.
he was doing his thing. So yeah.
If he made Arrow good defunct, I don't care. He next to.
Oh,
He gave Arrow a bang before they went out. So
Stamford Bridge wanted to add to that we haven't mentioned before. The chain lift. I watch their content every once in a while. So yeah, I don't. I guess I don't have the links, but the chain lift, that's another good channel. And VS Burn, I know he's international.
Willis Burn, however you pronounce his last name. Yeah.
I feel bad actually for I don't know how exactly how to pronounce his name, but his stuff I have seen some of it here and there. His stuff is pretty good. So if you want to look into those channels, definitely make sure to. I'd recommend them. We already tried to answer this. The smallest big coaster. I don't know. Like Montezuma's Revenge. I mean, I don't know.
I
Sierra
don't know.
Sidewinder. I mean, I guess it's small, but it packs
Cobra's
a big
Curse.
punch.
I don't know. Like,
Well, Sierra Sidewinder is actually pretty intense, so it packs a big punch, I guess.
I love this question. What theme park do you think will be most different in 10 years' time? Busch Gardens, Tampa. Just because I already know it's me. I feel they're gonna literally build on the safari they have. Like there's no way they're gonna like completely leave their safari.
Yeah, I don't know because the pandemic kind of probably is gonna slow things down at least a little
Yeah.
bit. We probably won't
They're gonna
actually
still
see the
expand.
slowdown. We probably won't see a slowdown for probably another few years because of course
Yeah.
there's like all the stuff that's been paid for.
Or planned out. But no, I know they were planning out like a resort for Busch Gardens Tampa, and I think they canceled it because there is just one planned out. They didn't like actually have the money for it. So yeah. No, but like there should be a coasters like in parks. I know Dollywood is expanding rapidly. That park is gonna be insane, but they're about to finish their 10-year thing. Their 10-year thing where they spent a $300 million and kind of invested their park. So it's about to end. So I think it's gonna be a stop for Dollywood, and then they're gonna probably start again. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll kind of have to see how that goes. Honestly, if I had to get, I mean, Hollywood Studios is changing quite a bit, it seems like, as
Yeah.
is. So, although I guess that change kind of already is well underway, but I'll still kind of go with that.
Yeah.
Out of the parks I've been to, out of the ones that I think will change, well, probably not any of the California ones because their money dead.
Yep.
I mean, I guess they're owned by chains, but I don't see them being too willing to invest a whole lot in them for a good while. I guess I'm gonna have to go with stuff outside of that. So like what, Cedar Point or Hershey Park? Like those
Yeah,
aren't
Hershey Park.
exact.
Hershey
Hershey
Park, I
Park
see that.
maybe.
Yeah. They're gonna buy some more land. I already know it, and just change from it. Like they have more land to work with, so like they can literally put something there. So yeah, it'll be exciting.
There is actually a rumor. I didn't put this on here because usually I kind of would like to have a little more evidence to it, and there wasn't exactly a whole lot when I saw it. Hershey actually made a video on this, but supposedly Hershey was at least at one point in a contract with B&M, and they were gonna add 2 more B&M coasters after Candemonium, and one of them was said to be a dive coaster, and the other was said to be a flyer. Of course,
Whoa.
However, more recent rumors have been, or I guess more recent information that he's gotten is supposedly saying that the dive coaster is unfortunately the higher priority, and that they might just go with that. And I would be so, if they got a flying coaster, that would be amazing.
That would be so good. But they're
That
gonna
would
get
be a
dive
dream come
coaster.
true. And a dive coaster is literally what I don't want to see.
No,
So,
please no,
yeah,
Hershey, please. No.
they're
Fly
probably
me
gonna
with me.
do it. I mean,
Yeah, they need the crowds though for the dive. If they're gonna get a bunch of crowds because Pandemonium, that dive coaster can bring in so much crowds. Oh
yeah.
my god.
I hope the flying coaster still happens. If not, maybe they'll be like, okay, we'll go with something cheaper. Go with a Vekoma.
Yeah,
Fine, we'll go with that.
please.
Fine, but
Yeah.
just they need something that's not just a sit-down coaster because all they got is Great Bear and I guess Laugh Track if you count a spinning coaster. In Sky Rush, I guess has the edge seats, but I don't really. I mean,
Yeah,
it doesn't really do a whole lot. So,
exactly.
they need more unique stuff like an Axis or a flying coaster. So yeah.
Someone said, "What's my
Um,
thoughts on Cedar Creek Mine Ride?" I think it's terrible.
yep, I share those thoughts exactly. It's trash.
It's literally trash. The transitions are trash. Everything about it's trash. The senior, like where it's at, it's nice. It's on over a lake, but like it's trash. It's
Yeah, something needs to replace it
hmm
quickly.
for sure.
And I mean they already have Blue Streak, so they're not, and that ride's good, at least to me. So they can get rid of Cedar
Marina
Creek in
said, if
my
you could bring
opinion.
back one defunct park, which one would it be? Six Flags Astroworld.
For me, I think this question has come up a few times, but not too often. I think Space World in Japan is the one I'd bring back
Ooh,
because
yeah.
they had the Intamin Accelerator coaster, Saturn, I think.
I want them to bring back Astroworld just because I think they had Orient Express or that was at Worlds of Fun. I don't
Wait,
know. Orient Express is at Worlds of Fun, I think,
yeah,
if I'm not mistaken. But Astroworld has some good rides there, so I really want them to bring back that park. So
Space World also had the I think first coaster Mauer ever made, which was that Looper, Venus
ooh.
GP.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then they also had, of course, Boogie Woogie Space Coaster. But they had another one. Now I forget. Oh, Titan Max, the Aero Hyper. They also had that
Oh
one too.
yeah.
Like they had a pretty good top three, even top four if you consider
That sounds
Boogie
pretty
Woogie
good.
Space Coaster. Um, but yeah,
Someone said, "What's the future of the Intamin in the U.S.?" I think we're not gonna see many Intamins.
yeah.
We're
Wait,
not.
yeah. If you have anything to add on, I think I actually
I
have
just,
something to
I just
say.
when I watch Coach Stream's video of like Intamin, I think it's just we're not gonna see many Intamins in the U.S. anymore. Like after this pandemic, we're not gonna see. I mean, maybe like in 5 years we'll see more Intamins, but other than that, the pandemic really killed the U.S. market. So I think we're not gonna really see many Intamins.
It probably comes down to like contracts and stuff. I don't see
Yeah,
anyone
yeah,
doing anything new
especially for
with them.
SeaWorld because SeaWorld like they're not on good terms probably with all the manufacturers they've worked with for 2020 to 2021, especially because they haven't paid them. So like that's literally why I hear Iron Gwazi now. Like Iron Gwazi's done, the track work is done, the station work is done, everything is done, it's tested, blah blah. The only reason why they're not opening the ride is because they haven't paid for it. They are like I've heard like from RMC, not from RMC, but someone that like has inside information. Like they told me they said RMC like they literally said they have nothing to do with that ride. It's all Busch Gardens' fault. Like right now, it's their fault. SeaWorld's fault. Like, they can't pay for the ride. That's really why it's not opening. I'm
I'm
like, that is
s-
insane. It's crazy.
yeah, that's pretty crazy. I'm actually kind of scared for the SeaWorld chain, especially
Yeah,
after watching Airtime Throws' video on that, which was
it's
very good.
scary.
It sounds like a disaster.
But here's the thing: if Iron Gwazi and all the coasters are going to open this year do well for the parks, then they'll be fine. They'll be on track. They'll be good. Like if the coasters do well, which I can definitely see.
Well, Emperor probably not, but
Ember probably not, but I know like Busch Gardens, Tampa, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg will get really a lot of crowds for the rides.
yeah, Emperor is we'll see if SeaWorld San Diego opens this year.
I already know a
I'm
bunch of people want to ride
excited.
Iron Gwazi. Like a lot of people want it. Like a lot of people don't even know about it. So like when it opens, it's gonna be like a lot of crowds for it because it's a new ride, and it's gonna be the best in the park. So
It just a lot of I think a lot of it just kind of depends on where we're at, like if
yeah,
the capacity restrictions and stuff, and it's hard to say
exactly.
where exactly we're gonna be because with the new strand and everything, but the vaccine, like it's hard to say. No one knows.
Yeah.
But I will say this about I do not think we will see very much new Intamin projects that haven't already been paid for or announced come to the U.S. And I think I'll say the same thing with B&M, which just
Mm-hmm.
because they're too expensive, I don't see them doing a whole lot more projects here in the U.S. for at least probably like the next 5 years,
Yeah, I agree.
unless it was already paid for or in a contract or something. Like maybe Hershey gets that dive coaster. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if that's even legit.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Someone said,
Um,
oh yeah, I was saying the energy land is going to change in the next 10 years. That park's going to be huge in the next 10 years.
I think they're gonna slow down. I mean, I think just it was inevitable and the pandemic. I think they're gonna slow down a little bit, but yeah, that park looks crazy. Kentucky Kingdom, that is a good potential one that could change quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, especially yeah, they opened this year, so and it's an independent park. Yeah, they could figure things out.
Yeah. I heard like literally, I think I heard Fun Spot is literally more, they have better, like they're more on track for like being financially stable than like Sears Entertainment is. It's so funny.
Yeesh, yeah. This is it. I just the SeaWorld chain it gives me nervous. It like there. I almost want to go to what is it? It almost is forcing me to go to Orlando sooner, just because. I mean, I don't think the parks themselves are in danger. I'm sure if they would get bought by someone else if like they actually had
No, they
issues.
will.
But
Yeah.
I mean I'd like to experience them as is. So I mean that
Yeah.
it scares me a lot. I don't know what's gonna happen with them.
It's scary. Very.
Um, what will Cedar Point's anniversary ride be? I think I saw what I think. I mean, I kind of mentioned it as a joke, but like I would love to see an Edge and Ica clone, and I see it here in the chat as well. There's no way they'll do it, but if they
Nope.
did, that would be amazing. Like it would. I don't even know where they would put it, but I mean, it would fit in so well. They totally could need. They
It would
would.
be so like weird seeing a huge Edgenica club in the park. But like I mean it's not weird because like the skyline is already like insanely amazing because of all the rides there. So I don't know.
Also, they might add I don't know how they would, but they might add an extra element. I wouldn't be
They
shocked.
could, yeah.
But I don't know what land they have to work
Also, it
with.
that doesn't make that's not too off because they're working with SNS now Cedar Fair because of Kingsman's free spin. So
But I think Dynaconda costs like 52 million.
yeah, but Cedar Point would spend that much money. I mean, who knows? Maybe Cedar Fair will let them spend that much money. Who knows? Honestly.
Well, the problem is they probably would have already spent a good chunk of it, so they're probably if they already did it before the pandemic, they probably are just they have to do it. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I think that's one last question I think. Or actually looks like two of them. What do you think looks like the best Intamin Blitz coaster? I'll let you answer this one first, Itai.
That's hard.
And you can include new ones that are coming out in the next few years, I guess I'll say.
The park was it?
Park Asterix, two T's. That's a weird name to say.
What is that? What it's called?
Yeah, two tutties. I don't know. That sounds so bad when I say it, but
I really would. But that ride looks insane, insane.
yeah, it
That
looks
and
crazy.
Taiga look really good.
I think I'm gonna have to go with ooh, that no, I can't say it now because I just realized. I guess I'll no, actually I won't even say that much, but there's I think three there's three and two of them are opening next year. At least that I think could definitely compete for that top blitz coaster, but I guess you can't. But then there's also like Taiga and I mean, I'm not as big of a fan of Maverick as other people are, but it's still really good. So it's hard to
Yeah,
say.
Maverick is really good. Yeah,
So I don't know. And in Tehran, I don't think I'll enjoy it as much as the
I
others,
like
but we'll
Terran.
see.
Terran looks good. Looks really good. I think I think I would like it.
I think this will
Uh,
be the last question we answer here.
alright.
What's our opinion on the Lightning Rod iBox retrack? Do we think that Lightning Rod's ride experience will be improved upon or ruined? I guess it's like the idea of like it being a wooden coaster, it having a certain level of roughness. Honestly, I don't really care as long as it is running consistently. I literally do not care if it's
Yeah,
um, doesn't feel the same. Like I would
I,
much
I don't care
rather
either.
ride a slightly inferior version, but not have to worry about missing it when I go,
Yeah.
than like trying to ride this like god tier like number one coaster ever built that some people said it was in its like early years, but for it to like be open like 10% of the time, like ever, I don't want to deal with that. So
Yeah, I totally agree. Like I'm just glad they're retracking and finding out a way to solve the problems that they've been having with the ride because I hear they're like replacing the launch system and I hear they're also like putting new trains on it like so it can engage the launch system better or something like that. So it's like it's honestly all about that. So like I think RFC is kind of like giving Dolly. They're like, okay, let's just completely fix the ride, fix all of its problems. Now that we advanced our technology a little bit, let's figure it out. That's why they're putting iBox track on the ride instead. And that's why they're making it smooth because they hear the complaints about it being rough. So they're just putting iBox track on the whole thing, kind of. Which I'm glad because honestly, I'd rather see a smoother ride than a rougher ride.
yeah, I would rather ride something smoother, but I mean, it being a wooden coaster, I guess you don't want it to feel too smooth, but I mean,
Yeah.
still, a good chunk of the ride's still gonna be wooden, so
Yeah. So it's not bad.
yeah. Oh, I guess there is one other question. This will be the absolute last one.
Yes.
Do we think that Cedar Point will ever expand into Lake Erie with a pier? I
It
don't
could.
know.
It could. I could see
It
it
would be
going
a
that
long.
route.
Oh wait, what were you gonna say?
I said I could see them going that route, but yeah, it'll take a while.
Not for a good while, but maybe eventually. But I don't know too much about that to probably make an even a decent guess. I really don't know. It's
They already
possible,
have
but I
they
don't
already have
know.
like a beach alongside Lake Erie, so they could honestly make a pier. I won't be too surprised they will because they need to expand that park.
Some way, somehow, yeah.
Yeah.
All
So
right. I think that's gonna do it for this stream. As I said, Itai, thank you for coming on.
no
It's been
problem.
awesome having you.
I had
And
a good
if you
time.
have any last things you want to say, then you can say them, and then that'll pretty much be it.
I don't really have anything else to say. I just had a really good time on this stream, and thank you for inviting me.
Yep. And yeah, like I said, it was awesome to have you here. And that'll do it. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time here.